Welcome to the Velkyn Weave, where a bunch of us nerdy artists, analysts, engineers, writers, nurses, and performers get together and play Dungeons and Dragons. I had to breathe it in for a second. If you can tell by my voice, I'm a little under the weather because I'm sick of these players. No, I'm just kidding. I love them.
Yeah,
so glad your pitchers are joining us tonight.
Death is the only answer.
Josh must die. If this is your first time watching the Games Tavern, welcome. Please follow the Games Tavern on Twitch. It's free and supports the show, the cast, and the crew. Remember, you can watch us live on Twitch, and all shows are uploaded to YouTube, typically 48 hours later. You can catch up on all the shows you may have missed. We'll get rolling shortly, but first, some announcements.
Did I join the wrong Zoom? Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you also get a free Prime Gaming subscription, which you can use to show your support to the show, cast, and crew. Prime Gaming subscribers get access to sub-only emotes into a special subscriber-only channel on the TGT Discord. Check it out.
And tonight, make sure that you cheer on your favorite characters whenever they do something awesome, like flame striking a hill giant.
Ooh, see her pat herself in the back like that?
Your bits and cheers show your support for the characters, and then we love you for giving us that support. Your subs also support the Games Tavern production quality upgrades and make better shows for you. The latest bits goal supports a new microphone for me.
Womp womp.
And a colossal thank you to Overhead Games for sponsoring tonight's show. So go to overheadgames.com to find some great support for your games. And of course, join us right here for some great prizes from them this month. They're a great creative team behind the Epic Character Generator. The Epic Character Generator is an excellent tool for anyone who wants to create realistic character avatars in no time at all. Simply choose what items to display on your character, save as an image on a preset or transparent background, use it in whatever way pleases you. Check them out at overheadgames.com.
And we're going to be doing a giveaway tonight from Overhead Games. They have graced us with an Epic Character Generator package that we're going to raffle away. The raffle will begin shortly and continue on through most of the show. You should expect the results to pop up towards the end of the show, definitely after the break. Once again, the contest is, however, limited to those in the U.S. and Canada, except for Quebec. Cast and crew, also please restrain yourselves and do not enter either. Must be a follower to enter and must be present for the staff to contact you so you can get your prize.
No serve les Québécois.
They know what they did.
They know.
No touche pas. All right, let's get on with the show, shall we? When last we left our intrepid heroes, they had journeyed to the city of Brindol, the last bastion of defense in
That one place.
El Surveil. That's where you're at, in the land of Avon, in the south of the Sword Coast. They met with the War Council and were planning the defense of Brindol and the ways that they could best protect their interests and to stand against the might of the Red Hand Horde, which numbers about 15,000. But the Horde is strong and mighty. They are not just hobgoblins and servants of Tiamat. They are joined by dragons. They are joined by giants. They are joined by ogres, and fearsome manticore, which remain to be seen, including one manticore that's actually friends with y'all. Hey, it's you guys.
Good people.
Good people.
You like that guy?
Chill. He was chill.
The party had a reunion with their friends Steet and Tobias, who also brought a contingency of the lizard folk to join them. And the lizard folk will also defend the lands. Currently, our party is embroiled in combat against a group of hill giants who are pelting the wall of the city with their fearsome piles of boulders. And that is where we will begin. We are going to start in initiative, and we're actually going to restart at the top of initiative. To understand, since this is also a game of Dungeons and Dragons, the walls to the city have a finite number of hit points. And they are trying to bring this wall down by reducing its hit points to 0. The hill giants also have a finite amount of hit points. And they have just been smashed with a fearsome flame strike from Doliris herself. And so we shall return to initiative, and currently Doliris is dropping bombs from heaven. Eldon is dropping Rinions from heaven.
Bombs.
And
It's the same thing.
the rest of the party prepares to face these menace. They're also joined by Tredora Goldheart, who is the essentially abbess of Brindol, servant of Palor, who can offer the much needed heals. And they also are joined by 4 Lion Guard, the elite soldiers of the city, who are rushing out to take on the giants hand to hand. So let us enter a combat against giants. Doliris, you're on deck. What would you like to do? We're just going to start right back at the top of initiative.
I probably ought to slap myself with a heal. Time War grants me the strength to carry on the fight. Level 3 cure wounds. 18. Excellent.
Anything else you'd like to do?
It might, in fact, be prudent for me to take the carpet back and pick up people who don't have the ability to fly.
Carpet taxi. Do you want to send the carpet on its own?
Ooh, sentient.
Actually, yeah, that's all right. I will stand here, I'll crank up my crossbow and keep plinking away.
Nimble salutes and flies off as quickly as possible. And is thankful there is not an ogre harnessed beneath him this time, or a
Much
lizard
faster.
wearing him like a cape.
Rest in
So-
peace.
Get an F in chat for Rasputin, the ogre companion who died.
Valiantly. Valiant and gruesomely, but valiantly most.
Oh, you're right, Rinian. I did forget the inspiration because I had chat closed. Before we get too deep in combat, there's an opportunity for our players to earn inspiration, as there is every week. And this, they have an opportunity to offer their character's internal monologue. I was just so ready for blood to be let.
Well,
I was ready for a killing to be done, a murder.
I think you knew the answer to the monologue and didn't want to make us string it out. But we'll carry on.
And Corey actually mathed out all the encounters. I gave him a sneak peek, and he was like, wow, the odds are, and then presented his spreadsheets. And
Yeah, like Charlie Day and It's Always Sunny. It's just
So our monologue prompt this week is, what are the odds of our survivor? And let's go Quentin, Bope, Rinian, Eldon, and Doliris.
I'm thinking Bope is going to die, but and I could die as well because people want that dragon mask. But I've written out explicit instructions should one of the party members survive and recover the portable hole on how I would prefer to be reincarnated and/or resurrected. Having written that in illusionary script, so only a party member would be able to see the true meaning of it. We're going to win, but we're going to have to do terrible things to do it, and I might be the only one to be able to push that button.
Sorry. Is that a challenge?
That sounded like a challenge to me.
Glove
no.
dropped.
As Bope sails through the air on the power of his self-propelled fly spell, his mind wanders to, is this really a good idea? I'm feeling very, feisty, good for a fight, but, I stubbed my toe and it hurt twice as much as it normally does. I'm not quite sure I'm ready for this, as I'm eating a carrot and maybe a little muffin in my back pocket. Okay, we got this, right, Mr. Peppers? No, you can't talk to me anymore.
Life is hard.
Those are calorically dense muffins.
Yes.
There was
brand
a
muffins the
stout
size of your head.
dwarven chef, and she was like, I would pack the muffins for me.
Okay, yes, we'll say this one more time. Bope is magically compelled to eat 6 times as much as a normal creature because of his new dark pact.
Baker's dozen. You well, seeing how most of the NPCs in this session are intent on killing you. Yes, chat bites the muffin. That is a rock.
Because it has
Mr.
stasis going.
Peppers.
Let us continue our monologues.
Okay. Is it me next or you, Rennie? I can't remember.
It's Radiant.
Okay.
Alright, so. Paladin coordinateness engaged. With this hammer in my hand, I and my friends stand as the light of hope, beating back the despair and darkness, seeking to rend this world bare. With light in my heart, we will be the beacon that shines forth from this crimson menace. I stand ready with the fallen in mind, having grown up with and around the dwarvish heroes of old. Certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
Wow.
Well, the odds of our survival, well, I just hadn't really thought about it. I just assume we're going to keep going. Death is not something on my mind. I just don't think that's likely. We're the goddamn heroes. It's going to suck. Probably going to suck a lot. There are going to be some really tough spots, but you know what? We can do this.
Apologize for interrupting there. My enthusiasm got the best of me. I'll give you an auto success, Corey. Now I've interrupted Michelle. I was set up so Michelle would also get an auto success. Carry on.
I also had not given much. I hadn't had time to think about what our odds of success are. The only thing that's important to me is that Deet and Tobias make it out of this alive, and Nimble too. I've actually been prepared for quite a while now that if I went, there wouldn't be a whole lot of muss or fuss.
So, I owe you an auto success for interrupting you. Just so everyone knows, so this inspiration mechanic, I got the idea from a homebrew D&D game we did about 3 or 4 years ago on stream. Monologue prompts come from the game Fall of Magic by Ross Kalman, Ross's friend. And I always liked it because it lets us dig a little deeper into our characters, get a feel for them. With that said, we will return now to the field of battle. Giant Smash! Eldon, you are up.
Really? Okay. Jeez, I feel like I could have brought Ringing closer then.
I'm falling on one, don't worry.
Good? Okay.
Yeah, remember, you dropped me over them and then flew past them, so you're behind them now.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I dropped you on them and then, yep. All right, so wheeling back around. You know what? I'm gonna head over to the next one, so it doesn't get a whole lot of more shots at the wall. I think I'm gonna try and harry that second giant just a wee bit. And I think with my fly speed as a giant eagle still, I can do that. So I'll scree on over there.
Can.
Scree!
You are now within range.
And I'll use my multi-attack. Beacon Talons. All day.
Beacon Talons. Da, 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 da.
Oh, yeah. So 17 plus 5. 22 with the beak to hit.
Oh, that'll hit him.
I'll do it. With a resounding 6 points of piercing damage.
Not bad.
And then the talons, the really dangerous bit. Here we go.
The giant's like, when the ordning gets switched up and we're on top, us hill giants, you'll see we have more hit points.
Does a 13 hit a hill giant?
Yes, it does.
All right. I was like, I knew
They're
they were-
beefy and easy to hit. No.
Okay, 2d6 plus 3. It's another 6 points of slashing damage. I'm fairly certain. Yeah.
Punish them!
Scream. Just, at the eyes and the face.
Anything else on your turn?
Do I have flyby? I don't have flyby. I'm gonna do it anyway, just to see. Yeah, I'm gonna try and fly a little bit back out of its range again.
Alrighty. He's gonna take a swung. Does a 12 hit you?
No! 13 is the armor class.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, he rolled a 13. No, I'm kidding. He rolled a 12.
The 12. Well, good.
Oh, you evade his sloppy swinging, and you are now out of range of that giant. How far can you get away?
I have a fly speed of 80 feet, so I probably started at least 50 feet from him. So I can probably only get at most 30 feet. Because you said
Well,
they were spread out like 50 feet.
They're spread out, and he's charging you down because he has a move of 40 feet. He's going to take a swing.
Can he fly though?
Yeah, but
Depends how
can
high
you
you are.
fly?
I mean,
Depends how high you are. With that said, he doesn't have to. He'll just throw a more damaging rock at you.
Oh no. This was
I'm gonna fall.
He totally misses, though, because a 12 does not hit you.
So, out of
No.
curiosity, what does the more damaging rock look like? Is it like spiky? Like, does he have a bandolier of like rocks to throw? Like, oh, this one's for people I really hate.
It is
Yes.
kind of curious, where do they pull these rocks from?
They have piles of boulders next to them, as
But
described in the original.
He ran
flavor
after
text.
him,
He didn't have
No,
to.
I-
He could have hit
He
him.
really hated that
Yeah.
eagle.
He was going to run after him, but he didn't have to. He could have just picked it up and threw it.
Look at the pair of boulders.
They were
in that
described in the flavor text of having large wagons of boulders next to them.
though. See, that's all you have to do, Eldon. You have to just remove their rocks.
Yes,
Thought about that.
Stone
Slurpy
shaped
rocks.
into a table.
I was gonna say, can I stone shape them all into one larger rock that they can't pick up? Hopefully that they
They have to
can't
make
pick
an
up.
athletic check.
They
Well,
lift
no,
up and then it just splats.
All right, let's. No, he misses you. However, one's going to throw at the wall.
Everyone's ignoring me.
You're fine.
What are you saying?
Oh, you're waiting for another giant. He's waiting for the first giant to attack him.
Well, one of them will get to you.
I'm not there yet, so I mean,
How close are you?
uh,
You're landing on top of one, right?
effectively.
Falling with style.
Make an opposed athletics check. Can you wrestle a huge creature?
I was going to throw.
He's gonna
the-
try.
I was going to throw the hammer while I'm falling.
Oh wow.
When it gets to your turn.
Looking forward to this.
Mhm.
Tell you what, we're gonna opposed athletics. If you do a Rinian win a wrestle match, not only are you gonna win the wrestle match, it's gonna be after you hammered him. But if you lose, you will be grabbed by the giant while you fall.
Do it. Go big or go home.
Otherwise, he's just gonna swing at you.
Okay.
You got a 24, which is pretty good for him. He's not a great wrestler.
Inspiration.
Rolling a 15 on the die, I got a 29.
Oh, with the belt and the gloves.
I forgot about that already.
It's one of those things. So do your hammer attack on him.
Oh my goodness.
It's hammer time.
So
Ah.
oh, so close to just almost instant killing him. A 19.
So for those of you at home, Rinian's got those ridiculous gauntlets of ogre strength and the belt of
So-
which giant? Cloud giant strength?
Cloud giant. So
All of it.
Yeah. And he's
there
got
is,
the
yeah.
hammer of. And he's got the
Yeah,
hammer of screw
the
you
hammer of
giants.
Thunder.
Essentially, Rinian has combined 3 legendary items that essentially gives him very extreme powers. And what I like about it is this magic item combo has existed in every edition of Dungeons and Dragons from the original edition. This is flavored to be the Sentinel of the Elves, and currently it's going to be the giant killing weapon. So, what you got?
So a 34 to hit.
Yeah, that hits 3 times. No,
Alright. The damage is 18 magical bashing.
Bludgeoning?
bludgeoning.
I think it's bashing in this case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
New type, just for giants.
Yes,
Whatever it
just
wants to
for-
call itself.
Just for this set.
Expending a charge with the hammer will because I was throwing it, and then it thunderclaps
Yes.
out 30 feet. I don't know if
Yes.
any other giants are within 30 feet.
I don't believe so, but I want to say they were 50 feet apart from each other. However, that'll knock them.
And then a DC 17 con save.
He has high constitution.
Beefy boy.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Were you putting a smite in there?
Not
Not
Not yet. But
All right.
so do I have to go pick it back up? Is that what happens?
You'd have to, but you're there now because you essentially fell, hammered him. He tried to wrestle, you failed.
bonus action pick back up the hammer, make second attack.
Yes. Well, what I was going to say, it's technically still his turn. I made a gamble with you because I wanted to have it cool. However, you're going to get a second attack because you have dropped him to an HP threshold where he's trying to worm away. An opportunity
Ooh.
attack.
Oh,
Punish him.
yeah.
Giants don't always fight till they're dead. Sometimes they lose confidence.
So does a 16 hit?
That hits a hill giant.
That's a 1.
A 1
Quit
auto
showing
miss.
off.
But doesn't a 1 auto miss?
Not in 5th edition.
Yeah, one always misses in 5th edition.
Oh, did they change? Okay.
Yeah,
Then-
and a 20
Pretty
always
fast.
hits.
okay. Then never mind. I missed.
All right.
Womp womp.
And with that,
Plus 15. Good.
we're going to move to Bope's turn. Bope,
All right.
flying
so,
carpet has appeared before you.
and am I the only one who needs it? Because I'm flying. Everyone else is. Where's Quentin?
Then it's by Quentin, I forgot.
Okay.
Quentin's still on the wall.
I'll just sort of throw my thumb over my shoulder and be like, "Scram! Quentin needs a ride." And I'll keep flying past, and I'll give him a high five to the tassel as I go by.
It shrugs and flies away from Quentin. It's like, nope. No, it goes to Quentin.
Nimble. People talk about manners.
Use the wrong
So-
shampoo.
just to be clear, I have one giant that is currently engaged with Renyon. I've got another giant to my right that's engaged with an eagle.
He's throwing rocks at me.
Okay, and then there's 2 more that are unengaged, or
I have one. I
You're
don't know
with
which
one.
one.
Billers has one.
okay. So there's a 4th one, and he's still throwing rocks at the. Wait, are there
Yes.
5? Are there more than 4?
There's 4.
Okay.
Okay, I thought there were 3. My bad.
Okay. So I'm going to bank over to, I'm going to say my left, where the 4th one is, and take out the book. And nobody sees this, but as I put away my muffin and chew through full mouth, so rude, but nobody sees it. My eyes go inky black into the black void of the abyss, and I just mutter, and cast Hunger of Hadar through the book as my action on the last one.
Yeah, and then as sort of an SOP, let's talk about what Hunger of Hadar does. So this is a dread eldritch spell from chat. Bope Whizbang has the Book of Vile Darkness, which is a legendary artifact written by Vecna himself. We're fun to play with. We get all the toys on this campaign.
Like
And let's
Cursed artifacts, sure.
so cursed artifacts that cause all sorts of problems. I mean, he technically looks like David Hasselhoff. So a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors, opens, and a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range. The void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. And the void creates a warp and fabric of space. And the area is now difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes damage. And any creature that ends its turn in the area will also take damage, similar to the Bodok. And then, meanwhile, milky, otherworldly tentacles are rubbing against it. So when it starts its turn, it'll take damage.
Ew.
I'll have a boat bad touch.
I'm betting on hopefully that is a terrifying experience. At the very least, he can't throw rocks until he deals with that.
He would have no idea where he was throwing them. In fact, he wouldn't even see them to pick them up.
Yeah. And
I would
I
have
will-
to rely on muscle memory.
yeah, I guess that's my turn. I'm moving towards him.
Now it's Renion's turn.
And he said he ran 40 feet?
The one that he would have gotten, was he knocked prone?
Why would he be knocked prone?
No, he passed that.
I don't know if I couldn't remember if he had succeeded or failed. It's been a while, there's a lot going on. So, he has not, he is 40 feet away,
Okay,
running back towards the army.
sure. So I will move 10 feet in his direction and then Misty step next to him and make my attacks.
Do you appear right in front of him or behind him?
Right beside him and crack his ankle.
Oh!
Kneecap.
Yeah,
Oh!
love it.
First attack, a 19.
19 hits.
For 20 damage.
All right. Still up.
Second attack, a 18.
That will also hit. His armor class of 13. And he can't cast shield.
For an additional 15 damage.
He wibbling, he wobbling, he's bleeding. That giant spirits are completely broken.
So is his ankle.
No, it's still holding, but I might fake the injury when I get back to camp. For all intents and purposes, that giant is no more. He stumbles to the ground, defeated.
He's not defeated, he's still alive.
Whoa, Renian. Whoa.
Hey, we're in war. This is a show of force.
No quarter given.
War never changes.
Who am I playing with? I thought this was a fun game of collaborative storytelling. Oh, it is. We'll describe how we kill the giant.
I mean, you said he's right in front of the entire army. Well, he's about to get smited right in front of the entire army.
Oh.
Wow.
Woo! All right. Do you have another
Oh
attack?
boy.
All right
No,
then.
just two.
All right. Oh, I was going to tell you. I was going to give you a special feature. It's called Third Arm. If you want, you can make an attack without your proficiency modifier, and that is Sarvith, one arm wielding his great sword that he had that y'all took from him, just as an extra thing. It's a free action because he's there.
He's swinging a greatsword with one arm.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I-
he's strong.
I would let him use wow, where is it? Chillblade. So longsword. So it's a little easier. And it's magical, so it helps.
Woo!
Oh.
So, also for chat, if you're unfamiliar, there is a legless goblin in the Ridion's
best kind.
backpack, which
Just like Master Blaster.
Yeah.
Master Blaster or Wise Yoda, and he is swinging a magic sword. So, go ahead and add 5 to whatever you roll, because he's got 16 hits. Roll damage.
So, strength bonus?
+0.
Okay, so that is 5 magical slashing damage and 1 frost damage.
6 is enough to defeat him. It's one of those things where the army just sees a magic sword seemingly come out of nowhere, and they're like,
Spiritual weapon, obviously.
angel, some sort. We've heard rumors of a legendary vigilante cloud giant force. He fell from the clouds. Cloud giants are bigger. He wears the belt. and so the legend grows. Quentin, you're up. Thank you for your patience.
I raise my voice to all the other fighters along the wall and stuff. Did you hear that thunder? The Nimbus has entered the fray on our side. They fight for Brindol.
Hallelujah, they say, and there's like some oh, well, rather fight with us than against us. We've heard things about it.
And I tried to get a chant going of the Nimbus, the Nimbus, the Nimbus.
Nice.
Make a persuasion or a performance.
Performance.
Persuasion, they're all going to fight at twice their normal strength because they believe the Nimbus fights with them. Performance, it is going to be the effect of like a haka, like a war dance, meant to intimidate and be in a display of emotion that the hill giants are going to see. So which do you want? They fight stronger, or?
I will go with persuasion, and I'm going to use my inspiration to roll at advantage.
Nice.
Rolling in D&D Beyond here.
Ooh.
15.
All right. We will roll their insight and see what happens.
I hope they're dumb just this once.
No, I rolled a natural 20.
No!
They're like, ain't no cloud giants here. However,
you made that up.
the only
fine.
cloud giant that fights with us is the holy warrior who falls from the sky.
Believe it or not, they die the same. So I'm
Yeah.
still concentrating on my flock of familiars, and I've got 2 of them rushing forward towards those rock-throwing giants. One of them with me, and one of them focusing on the sky above to make sure nothing's gonna come down. So I think they're still out of range.
Well, we can move them up into the range of 1. There's lots of giants there.
Okay.
1 down. Or rather, there's 3 that remain.
All right. I'm having. I got 1 imp attacking then.
From invisibility,
Yes. That's a 19 to hit.
that hits.
Plus 3. That is 5 magical piercing, and I need a DC 16 con saving throw.
They have excellent con. He doesn't make it. He got 12.
Can I just use the average here? 10 poison damage.
That works.
And then he's going to try to get away. Oh, he probably doesn't have any move left.
Well, he is little. The giant is preoccupied. Although he's feeling... It's a coin flip whether or not he wants to stay out in battle. Because he has taken damage previously. Anything else, Quentin?
Nope, done.
Delirious, you're up.
Timora, I beg for allies in this fight. Cast mirror image so that I'm harder to throw boulders at.
They're much harder to throw boulders at.
Nice.
Whoops.
Anything else?
That was 1 standard action. How far away from the giant am I?
Let's say you're 20 feet.
All right, then. Let's move back so we're 30. What is it? Hold on. What is the range of my crossbow here? Let's move so we're like 80. We don't need to be all that close. Yeah.
Can you move that
Very
far?
much.
No, I'm sorry. I
She
was
dashes.
reading.
No.
No, I don't dash. We'll call it 50. My full.
We'll call it a Delirious 80, which is about 50 feet away.
Hey.
Clerics.
I must be like 80 feet away as Boulder lands. Anything else?
No.
All right, Eldon, you are back up.
Gonna dive back and harry that giant's face again. So, beak and
Go
talons.
for it.
Starting with the beak.
Craw, craw.
11? Does an 11 hit a giant?
No, it does not.
Okay, the beak is a swing and a miss. The talons.
You swing the beak and miss. Ah,
The talons are at 12. Does a 12 hit the giant?
no.
Oh, I
bird.
just got his hair.
Are you exiting again?
No, because I missed, so I'm staying here.
Just flutter in front of his face. No. You are a distraction.
Yeah.
The giants go. That one will swing at Eldon.
Distracted giants do not throw boulders.
That's right.
Distracted giants do critical hit, though.
Oh, no!
that's
Oh,
320s already. Come on.
gonna
Come
knock
on,
that
Dad.
hat right off my eagle's head.
And, so that's 40 points of damage. How does that affect you?
Oh well, I was already down to 5 on the
Oh.
eagle because I got hit with a boulder last session. So pop, and then Eldon falls to the ground
All right.
with the remaining 35 points of damage.
Are you unconscious?
Oh no, I was an eagle up in the air.
Yeah, for a
around
second
the
I thought.
giant's face.
For a second I thought
But-
you were saying you were unconscious.
Popped me back into halfling form, and I assume I'm probably up higher in the air than I am tall as a halfling. Some of us didn't grow like 3 feet in the last day.
However, you are going to be the recipient of a heroic legendary action because Tridora is on the field of combat with you.
Oh,
So let's see what she heals you for. She does serve a purpose. She might be missing her lover, so she may be persuaded to help the party.
suck it up,
Um,
Buttercup.
I just love him so much.
It hurts. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes when we touch.
Sometimes
Honesty.
when we touch.
Time and a place. There are bigger issues here.
You get 18 hit
later.
points back.
18. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, Fedora.
Doliris, you get 8 if
Oh.
you are missing any.
I was, yes. Good.
And those are the heals that she has thrown out.
Feel a little bit better now.
Next giant, which is throwing a boulder at Doliris. Now I've got to what is it? Roll 1d10 or roll 1d20? Mirror image, is it?
1d20 to determine whether the attack hits one of my duplicates.
16.
Yes. That hits a duplicate. So it's a 12. AC 12.
23 to hit.
Yeah, okay. Poof. I have 2 left.
Does he roll again after rolling the 16?
Yeah, the 16 see what he target, but he still has to roll to hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And with that, there's one more giant that is going to, it's going to try to throw a boulder at Bope, but it might not be able to reach him.
It's not the one in the inky darkness, is it?
Oh, I forgot about that guy. He takes a bunch of damage, doesn't he?
Oh, it's not a bunch, but he's.
How much
You
is
know.
it, though?
It's 2d6. No, yeah, 2d6 cold. 6,
It's average.
That's enough.
and it's difficult terrain, so
Yeah, he's...
Can't see shit.
You don't see him come out on the side of the castle, but Rinian sees a giant coming out of this oozy thing as he's getting tentacled and probed and
Ew.
hit. He
Better
does
him
get
than me.
out, but he is retreating as well. So that's the giant's turn, and it is now Bope's turn.
Bope is going to giggle as he flies a little bit closer and again recites from the book and casts Hunger of Hadar on the giant that just left the Hunger of Hadar.
Oh no! And it's just gonna be like,
Ooh. It's gonna be a bad day.
it's like it's like,
Sticky.
She's now trapped in it again. I'm blind, I'm cold, I'm burning. My flesh falls from my form. All right.
Boat
Anything else you're
badass.
doing, Boop?
No.
It's a hell of a book.
It
Um,
is.
all right. With that said, Renyon.
Cool. So there's another one that just got swallowed, and then there's two left. One in front of Eldon, one in front of Delirious, correct?
Nearish, yes. One is in front of Eldon. Standing over him, too.
Yep. That'd be the next one you're closest to, for the record.
Mhm.
Sure. How far are they both? Like,
You would be 30 feet away from this one because you were chasing and running with one.
okay.
I would
and
rule
then
that you
the
could get
other
there.
One is 50 feet beyond that.
Yes.
Okay. So I will.
You're gonna get one, hammer the other, kill them both.
He's gonna go full
I
Thor,
mean,
throw the
you
hammer.
Joke, but yes, it's actually exactly what's
Yeah.
happening.
I know. I was like, oh, he's playing pinball with the Hill Giants.
I can see him doing the math. Like,
So, all right. So yeah, yeah, we'll go ahead and charge up the Thunder Hammer or the Thunderbolt Hammer with thunder.
I think we
Yeah.
flavored it as moonlight, but yes.
Oh, you're right. Now the moonlight is.
It's like the gray sky, the clouds part. The light of the moon shines down and fills the hammer so it glows, and the stars start to fall from the heavens.
So
Very dramatic.
For the first one, a 23 to hit. For
That hits.
gusto.
Let's see, this not a lot. 4 thunder damage, not like this. So this is different. 4 thunder damage. 15 magical bludgeoning damage,
Oof.
and
I knew I needed the Renian calculator open.
We're at 19 so far.
Yeah, I'm just subtracting. from numbers.
19 radiant damage
Ooh.
as the smite impacts the first one.
Wow.
And then, second action, since I can't try to knock him down because it's too big, I will throw the hammer at the other one. It can throw up to 20 feet short, 60 feet long, so it'll be a long.
Should be able to hit him.
Um,
The one you've just bashed looks like his spear's broken.
so the other one, so I guess is the one next to Delirious, natural 20.
Yes.
With disadvantage?
Give it up. Give it up.
Is it disadvantage?
It's a long range.
Okay, then I will spend a point of inspiration to make that not disadvantage.
Oh.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
I love
And then, okay, so now, because of that, then DC 17 con save from him. As the hammer impacts into him.
that. 15.
You said 15?
Mm-hmm.
And the hammer sucks his life force into it, and he dies.
Dead.
Does that? Holy crap.
Nine's pain.
I didn't even need to come out here. We should have just set flown Renian out.
And then I have why can't I think of name?
Sarvith.
Sarvith.
Yeah, Sarvith.
Oh, yes.
I have Sarvith toss my sword to me.
Squire,
Jesus
my sword.
Christ.
Alright.
Pulls out a little knife, a little
like
raptor
a caddy.
talon. Velociraptor, shed a talon and let me wield it.
Nice.
Oh, give him Velociraptor's legs.
Oh no, let's.
Yeah!
Yes. That'd be so big.
Maybe for the next battle. When
Yeah.
I'm not getting carried into battle by Eldon. That's
Worst
my
ways
turn.
to go.
All right. Oh, Quentin.
What do we have left for hill giants? Or
There's one
Okay.
that looks like its spirit is broken, and another one that looks pretty beefy.
Okay.
Actually, its soul is gone. It's not beefy.
No,
It's
just
dead.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's
well,
one whose spirit's broken and it's crawling away.
I guess I will have the second imp that sent up there attack. Is it on the ground prone or no?
It will be groveling and slinking back to the army. This is going to be great because, like, the giants are broken and all fleeing. The army can see, and it's just like the Velkyn weave tears them apart.
Where are your mighty warriors?
Is a
Bring
13,
me your mighty warriors.
is a 13 hit?
13 hits.
Okay. For 4 magical piercing, and I need a DC 16 con save.
8.
All right, then it takes
They have high modifiers, too.
yeah, 16 poison damage.
Aha!
Go imp, go!
Yeah.
Describe how the imp finishes off the final giant.
The imp stings it right in the base of its skull, and the poison just goes right through, and its eyes kind of melt out.
Ew.
Right.
And then I have the other imp that attacked last turn go back invisible and take flight to the sky.
Another-
I'm guessing Tassel is to me-
Nimble.
Nimble. Sorry, Nimble.
nimble soul.
Just imagining the carpet from Aladdin. Tassel.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I jump on, take a step, like I'm going to step off the wall and step right onto it, kind of float back up a little bit, and head out to pick up the other, to join the rest of the party.
I can show you the war.
No, stay close to the ground, and I go prone on the carpet.
Did it? Yeah, he military crawls.
I mean, Carpet in Aladdin did do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's on brand. With that, the Velkyn Weave has defeated these giants that we're attempting to take down the wall. Anyone who lost HP is restored to full by Tridora as she
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
she is able to restore 1 spell slot to a member of the group through her Pearl of Power, which she will let you suck the power out of. But you
Direction
decide who you want to get the 1 spell slot back.
How about Firestorm?
I probably have the fewest spell slots.
I haven't used one yet.
Okay, cool your jets, Mr. Legendary.
Yeah.
There-
Some of us need our spells to do things effectively.
I couldn't.
Sarvis, like, yeah, like me.
It's like I couldn't have done those things without my spells.
Quinta declines.
I haven't
I
used
mean-
spell slot yet. I'm good.
I wouldn't mind getting my 5th level spell slot back.
That's probably pretty good.
So she holds the pearl and she outreaches it to Doliris.
I whisper to
Yeah.
Renyon, she's my insurance policy.
There's a little face inside. Yes, gaze drops. Dangerous to get near those giants. You see an eyeless face floating in the void of the pearl, and then it poofs in a golden cloud. The pearl goes from white to black in your hand, but you receive your spell slot at maximum level back.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Ooh, that was fancy.
So with that, yeah, your lion guard seems to be in good shape. There you can see the mass of the military confronting the walls of Brindol. You hear and see boulders from a distance around, but you see something else coming from the city square, the direction of the city square. One of your familiars, Quentin, calls out to you and says, The dragon has come. Flames! And the market square is being set on fire as a massive red dragon, if we could pull up Scene Setter 4, is burning the town of the guard.
I shared through the telepathic link to the other NPCs, although I'm sure it's not really needed. They get the best view of it.
Bet they know.
That's a big boy. That's a big boy.
You know, hop on Nimble and quick.
Well,
So,
they need us to the market to buy a fat pig. Come home again, home again.
Run over quickly, grab the hand.
Giggity. Gig.
so do you want to fly over there as quickly as possible?
And
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
are there
So-
any other existential threats in the city that we are aware of?
Only
Full
the
wagon.
army
The
that's beating
croissants.
upon it. Yes. In fact, it's the same location as the stout chef who gave you so many muffins. And she's like, I was a baker in my youth, and I was preparing a mighty fine stew for that handsome individual. Not too sure if he was a dwarf or a gnome or an elf. I think he very well could be the devil. She leans into the camera and looks with one eye that glitters. Woohoo! Yes, and so the Velkyn Weave is going to arrive on Scene Setter 3. You are going to arrive on the northern side, so we can drop your icons there. I'm just going to paste y'all to the side.
Damn.
And then I'm going to drop, essentially, you would, flying on the carpet currently, but there is a dragon there who is burning the cities currently. And you have choices. We are going to need to roll initiative, but the dragon essentially is setting the city on fire the best he can. And you can put out the flames, you can fight the dragon, but the dragon is a problem. There are also individuals in the city. I'm going to drop them in there as well. These are your 4 guards, and Tredora will be there with you as well. So you've got some folks.
The dragon is a problem.
Oh.
This dragon is awful. Where's dragon? It's all right. The dragon sees the Velkyn Weave approach. He's like, vast stories I have heard. I would have expected cloud giants. And with that, roll initiative.
We don't need clown giants. We have a Renyan.
Right.
The most averages of averages.
Mine was
Yeah.
not good.
Mine wasn't stellar either.
Mine was not good either.
So we will go down.
Good. Every time we
Delirious, let me know what you got.
9. And let me remind you, I have advantage on initiative.
Oh. Oh.
Eldon?
Also a 9.
Oof. There are no giants in this battle. Unless Workelnall shows up out of nowhere. I'll fight the dragon! Alright.
I believe in
Get
you,
that little
Workelnall.
whippersnapper.
Halitosis. Hope.
5.
This is not good for the Velkyn Weave.
It's not. Does not bode well.
Dragons are just
Renyan.
lizards with halitosis.
10.
That's good. Quentin?
13.
Be able to do a spell prior to arrival? Like as we arrived?
How long does the spell take to cast? And who would be casting it? Because most likely, yes.
1 action.
You would have been able to on the way. You had time because you're flying across Brindol.
So, protection from energy.
Ooh.
What does that do?
Resistance to fire and acid
That's a
and
good one.
cold and lightning and thunder.
All of them
Yeah.
at once?
Actually, I just choose one. So
Yeah.
fire.
I'm just gonna choose fire. Fire seems legit. Yeah, that makes sense.
Under.
The red dragon has a ring of acid breath on.
Oh,
They won't expect this.
Take that.
Struck by the metagm again.
That's there's a good second edition book called Running High Level Campaigns, and they explain how at high level the enemies are smarter. So like trolls wear rings of fire protection and stuff like that. They're like, nah, you can't stop my regeneration. So doot. All right, so Brith reacts. The fearsome is going to go first, but only beat Quentin by 1.
Oh, what?
Yes. So you're like, in that case, someone cast bless on me? Haha. No, actually, for this combat, because you have Tredora with you, she has blessed Eldon, Renyon, and Quentin. Does that impact skill checks like initiative? No.
It does?
Does?
There's
It's some
saving throws and
dissension.
attacks. I think it's
Is it
saving
only
throws and
attacks?
And-
Oh.
and-
Not
It's
ability
saving
checks.
throws. It's saving throws, not ability checks.
Hmm.
We're gonna pull it up real quick just to check. I believe Bope on this
Yeah,
one, only because I'm like I would have been winning so much initiative.
yeah, attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah, you need guidance for initiative.
Yeah.
She could have done that. She's a high level abyss. Look at you. She's like, I blessed him, and you're like, you really want to cast guidance. I'm gonna roll a 20-sided die to see who she gave it to, though, because this could change.
Actually, I don't put it on me because I don't need it as much. I put
She
it...
wouldn't know. She would just say,
No,
"I
She
like you.
starts
You're
saying
strong."
a prayer.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about protection from protection energy.
Oh.
I would put it on Delirious because I've seen her get burned and melted and
Stupid breath weapons.
Yeah, exactly.
and lightning and just about everything else. And I'm just like,
It's rough.
All I can picture is her starting to bless Renyon, saying a prayer with gravitas, and Renyon just putting his finger up to her lips, like. Yeah.
Fire resistance. Yeah.
I am. Quentin, by luck of the die, you could add a D4 to your roll.
We'll add it. A D4. That is +2, so a 15.
You are now first.
Punish him.
Because she would have thought to cast that. That's one of the reasons of having her with you, because she can do stuff like that. There was a lot of options. Also, since we're at it, let me roll the D20 to see if Blanche Lafayette shows up.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was thinking we should
He does not.
send for her.
Okay. Now I've got the familiars still up because the flock of familiars is an hour long, so there should be enough still for this battle. Can I drop them on the map?
Sure.
Because they fly and would have traveled with us.
I would say they can't be beyond your line to start.
Okay.
It's essentially that's the side you're coming from.
Yeah. All right. What I'm going to have them do is basically move. So they're invisible and in imp form flying. Normally, so that'd be 80 if they're just going to be moving. Is that enough to get to the other side?
Yes, it's pretty close. I would say I'd let you get there on 80. In fact, we'll move him out to the middle where things are burned.
Okay. Whoa.
Whoa.
Now,
Pancaked.
so I can use a voice of the Chainmaster to speak through my familiars, and that's not an action. That's just me speaking through them. I speak both Goblin and Draconic, and basically I'm going to have these guys pretend like they're party talk amongst themselves, and they want to be heard, like they're sneaking badly, thinking that maybe that one of the three will draw a Dragon's Breath attack.
Mm,
Do you need a deception for me?
yeah, you can give it a deception.
Okay. That is a 32.
32 is very good.
And then for my movement, I'm going to find some cover and not be in the firing line here. Is there any like building or crate, something that I can get behind within about 30?
So you could be partially covered by this crumbled temple-y wall. It's temple-y. And that would give you partial cover.
Sure.
You lay low.
Oh, like ahead of me?
Yes.
Sure, I'll do that if that's the best that's out there.
Or you could move into the alleyway.
Yeah, that's
On the
my
right
Quentin
side.
style. Bam.
All right. So which who was trying to draw?
We'll say the guy on the left side.
All right. First things first. The dragon begins beating its wings after Quentin does the Quentin stuff, and I need the imp directly in front of it to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC 22.
Oh yeah, that's not that's a 15.
All right. It takes 15 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Okay, I will reaction it to give it resistance, so it only takes what, 7?
Yes.
Okay.
Then, on the one on the left is going to receive. First, it must make. Actually, everyone there needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 19. It is now the dragon's turn. It has legendary actions and can go on its turn.
Everyone's making that? Is that what you said?
Yes,
Okay.
everyone has to because you're all within range.
Delirious, Eldon, and Quentin. You can bonus.
Oh, thank God.
Sweet.
I finally made a save.
That puts me at 19. I rolled a 17 plus 2. Is that right, Brendan?
13, so I probably want to legendary resist this. What are we talking, dragon fear?
Wisdom save?
Yeah, you can legendary resist it if you want with the blue dragon mask.
26.
Proficient in wisdom.
That works.
I'm close enough to get your bonus, Brendan. So
Standing next to me.
that puts me up to. I didn't hear you say my name. That puts me up to 20. Yeah.
All right. So I don't think anyone failed. What about the imps?
Yeah, the guy in the middle failed, who's prone right now, and actually they all failed.
So they are all frightened.
Okay.
They did
So-
their job.
For 1 minute.
Got to check the guy on the shoulder too.
That's the next one.
Actually, the only one that made it was the one on my shoulder. So,
All right.
Shadow, go.
And then, now that it has frightened them and scared them off, this highly intelligent dragon is going to land here. And it's
Ooh.
going to make 3 attacks. It's going to attack the 2 lion guards, and that looks like
Eldon.
Eldon or Bope are within range. So
Oh.
we'll 50-50 it.
Not today, dragon.
Not today. 27 points of damage on this lion guard. He's dead.
Oh, that hurts.
Poor buddy.
Didn't
Yeah.
even know his name.
His name was Nathan, says the second one, who takes a similar amount of damage as he gets smashed. Call it, fellas. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads with the
All
heads.
right. I was gonna say. So Boat calls heads. Jeff, why don't you flip a coin for us and tell me if it's heads or tails? This determines who gets attacked. Let's put the fate in the player's hands.
Nice.
Tails.
So Eldon's gonna get attacked.
All right, it's fine. I'll be all right.
Aw. Sorry, Eldon, I can't protect you. My shield arm's not that long.
We'll be all right.
Ooh.
33 to hit.
Yeah, of course that hits. That's a 33.
18 piercing, followed by 7 fire.
18 piercing and 7 fire. Impressive.
Yes.
18, 7.
That would have
18
been.
and
It would have been 50 damage to both.
Yes, that would have hurt Boat pretty bad. And now we move through initiative. Dun, 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 dun. Renian's turn.
Well, I mean, yeah. We'll just move
Let's
right
do
on.
it, Donkey Kong.
Move right on in there. I'm
I've been
assuming
waiting
that
for this rematch.
I'm assuming he knocked this wall down because he's standing there.
Well, he could also float above it. He's a
Well,
fast speed.
I mean, is he? Because I'll climb the wall. I don't. This is fine.
Either so I'm
You're
going
okay.
either way.
I'm the wall.
Like,
I'll
look.
do it.
Dramatically, you scale the wall.
I'll jump on him. I don't care. That's a thing, right? He's big.
Sure.
He's big enough.
Yeah.
A big enough drag.
And hit him with the hammer.
All right. Armor class 19.
First attack, 25.
That'll hit.
4. 16 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Second attack. There's another 26 to hit. For another 19 magical bludgeoning damage.
He's so strong.
As the thunder just, or not the thunder, the moonlight shines upon us. It's like but I didn't cast that spell.
It is like asteroids smashing into him. Meteorites just. The stars burn with fire. Except he's immune to fire, so it's bludgeoning, not fire.
And it's not really fire anyway, so.
Really, it's complicated scientific conundrum, says Velociraptor. Sarvith on Velociraptor.
Yeah.
If you like, Sarvith could
happen?
make an attack.
Oh, right.
Let me
Plus 5, you
swing.
said? No, only 16.
Ah, darn! It's easier to hit him if I could see him. Brith reacts. It's like I smell a traitor in the vicinity. And
No traitors here.
Delirious, you're up.
Oops,
Okay, I can move and shoot, right?
Yes,
Okay, I'm gonna move
I shoot better when I move.
right there. Yes,
Sundance.
and then Lord help us. Ooh, an 18 on the die. So, that's a hit.
That'll hit.
So that's poison and piercing damage. Do I need to differentiate those?
Not for this dragon.
Dang
He's
it.
immune to both.
Die away. It says 3, so 7 damage total.
All right.
Yeah. Stink.
Blink.
You're not on the map.
Anything
Oh,
else?
there you are. How are you hitting with your
Nope.
dagger from way over there?
I have a crossbow.
She uses the crossbow every time.
If nothing else, the dragon uses a legendary action to tail attack Renian. 27 to hit. $16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Concentration holds.
And with that, we move to
I believe
Eldon.
it's me.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna bonus action my spirit totem. I'm gonna use the hawk spirit and throw that out up in the air about 30 feet away from me. So it's the radius of it is covering that dragon pretty easily.
Fired.
And
Pretty easily. Stuck.
And then I'm gonna cast conjure animals at 3rd level. I would like to summon a large CR2 creature, preferably one that can fly, because I'd like to point up in the air and give that dragon some trouble.
All right. What's a good CR2 flying creature?
Giant vulture. I don't know if that's CR2. Just making stuff up.
Sure.
I mean, there's a dinosaur that's
all right.
CR2
Oh, cool.
that flies.
All right. So let me open this page. For some reason, this page cannot be reached.
Womp, womp, womp.
There's a-
You can only summon one of them?
It's CR2, yes. I can only summon one CR2.
The astral rift tears open. This might be bending some rules. For those of you who are rules lawyers in chat, join our Discord where you can tell us how we're wrong. Then I'll screenshot your post. I'll put it on social media. You'll never work in this town again. I'm kidding. A small version of Felgalos comes out as a dragon wormling joins you. In fact, it's like, you know how like there's the Rick and Morty episode with Tiny Rick? This is Tiny Felgalos. It's like, I'm Tiny Felgalos! And he like jumps out. He's going to
Aww.
attack with his lightning damage.
He's so cute.
Wow.
Don't
He's
borrow that
adorable.
dragon any gold. Okay.
That's adorable.
All right, so let's throw him out there. So dun 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 dun.
He goes bzz bzz.
So little dragon is going to immediately do 14 points of acid damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lightning?
Ah! And a breath reacts. It's like, seriously? And is mad.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Anything else you can do on your turn, Corey?
I'm gonna maybe move further away from Bo.
We're gonna be saying that a lot this campaign.
Yeah, let's see, fine.
Are you doing that with? Okay.
I think that's still like within the dragon's reach, right?
Yeah,
I
so-
haven't left its melee or anything. I'm just
No.
trying to spread out so we don't invite a breath attack.
Right.
Your armor class is less than 32, right?
It is.
It's 33.
You're going to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as legendary actions.
Of course I do. All right.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And with that, we are going to...
Just gone below half health now after taking 2 attacks from the dragon.
Yeah, we'll go to Bope's turn.
Okay.
Here comes a touch of evil.
Unhand my friends, or I won't unhand you. And I cast Finger
I
of
don't have hands
Death.
on them.
Bum bum bum.
Fingering the dragon.
I am Finger of Deathing the dragon.
To death, Delirous.
To
To death.
So that's a Constitution saving throw. I have a DC of what? 18? No. Yes, 18 because of the book. Sweet.
All right.
I need to get my dice in order. Jeez.
I rolled a 1 on the Constitution saving throw. He has a plus 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not casting things on the dragon.
However, he
Yeah?
will choose to legendary resistance.
Okay. But still a lot. So
How
Yeah.
many times does he get to do that?
That would be meta knowledge. It's 3.
Oh, geez.
I'm a big fan of just saying, here's the
Pretty
armor
good.
class. That way, let's write it down so you know.
33, 40 plus 30 is 70. I rolled higher than average. 70 necrotic damage, or half on a successful save.
All right.
The sting.
Oh, so half on a save? Let me
Yeah.
add some hit points back. All right.
Sorry.
No worries.
As the I think smoke would kind of come from my eyes a little bit as this negative necrotic damage courses into the dragon.
The devil. Yeah, go ahead.
I got to make a concentration save for
Oh, no.
tail swipe. I forgot about that. I'm good.
Woohoo!
You are.
Baby Thelglow stays. All right.
Dope.
Bonus action. Take a bite of my carrot.
Very nice. That's a free action. Mr. Peppers can't eat them anymore.
No,
Only in his streams.
just a little tear.
Just a reminder.
So the dragon rolls a 28 to tail attack Bope for 15 points of damage. I believe you are vulnerable.
Yes, so that's 30.
30 points of damage.
Okay.
And at that point, we are going to go to the top of initiative. Reminder that the familiars are frightened. They do get to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is that at the beginning or end of their turn?
End.
Okay. Well, they can still talk, and I can talk all day long. So the one in the middle that got wings slapped earlier, I'm going to talk through that, and I'm going to shit talk the dragon here. Your weak-shelled egg was brooded by a wyvern, and you're working for the Red Hand because you don't have your own horde.
I was shelled by a wyvern. It's a
yeah.
wound I've carried with me all my life. Shamed by the other dragons.
We
And he
strong.
pulls up and you can see that his little hands are attached to his wings. I'm not even really a dragon.
And I'm doing that in Quentin's actual voice, but in perfect draconic.
Very nice. Yeah, it's getting he's getting agitated. I'm rolling on these, and he's willing to eventually go ahead and make, well, tell me what a spell save DC would be
16 is what my normal spell save is.
for an imp.
Oh, gotcha.
We're kind of bending some rules here, but
These guys are CR1, so their proficiency bonus +2. Dex is their biggest attribute.
we're okay with it. Tell me what it would be.
It would be +5 on a Dex. I think.
13.
So I
For
rolled a
13?
9.
Yeah, be 13.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9 with a +7 bonus. And it's one of those things where he starts to turn red, and then you see,
That's like redder.
Redder.
yes,
Redder.
he starts to go up with flames, and then he spends another legendary resistance to not be goaded into attacking. So that takes down his second legendary resistance.
All right, keep it up.
And from where I'm at,
He's out of layer actions this time.
did the talking use my action?
I would say
Or that? Yeah.
to do a spell effect through the imp, because I'm using it like a spell effect where
Okay. In that case, then I will tell the familiars to take flight. They can't get closer to it, but they can certainly be overhead. So, yeah, kind of be in the air above it.
all right. And anything else you're going to do?
Yeah, is this like a little? This is the market square, right? So there's probably like the little alley that I'm in. There's like shops and stuff. Kind of cinematic, like run 15 feet or so, and hiding behind some of the boxes that are there.
Nice.
So not on the roof, but like behind the crates and stuff.
Yeah. At this point, I believe it is a Breathreax's turn.
He has a stupid name. A breath reacts.
It's really stupid. And I'm like, seriously?
That's why your imp should shout at him. You have a stupid name.
You have a dumb name.
Delirious, I dare you to. Just
I said the imps.
no, I dare you to.
No, no, no,
No.
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 I would like going directly to if he comes over here,
Oh,
he would provoke an opportunity attack. I see you. So without going that way, he's not actually moving. I didn't see Rinian was there, so he doesn't need to move. Going from Rinian as the square directly in front of him, I need a 60-foot cone going to that right side. Does he catch everyone?
Going to the right.
With Rinian as the start of the cone.
what do you mean by everyone?
Over
Yeah,
on the
because
right
it's 60
side.
feet to the
So
edge.
I'm not trying to capture everyone. I'm going to explain what I'm going to do before we get down to like a Samantha thing. If we do a 60-foot cone, who else caught? I don't think he catches Bope to the north.
No.
Yeah.
Does he
no,
catch everyone else?
Not Eldon, not.
It's 55 to the edge of the map.
So not Eldon, not Bope, but
Yeah.
Everyone
I think-
else?
I think he's
Yeah.
gonna get the Lion Guard, Delirious, Ren.
Yeah. does he get the familiar down there? Or will the familiar will be higher? We'll
Thought
say.
for sure.
he's
I
immune to
was gonna
fire, so he doesn't
escape
care.
A breath attack
Oh.
by running away.
Well, oh, this is an
Shows
awful
me.
one, too. Dexterity saving throws.
Well, Radiant's gonna be fine.
Right. Everybody get ready to shame this D20 if it doesn't help me.
My saves have been actually really well today. I got a 22 on my save.
You made it.
21.
DC 21.
I got a 21. So, Ringian, of course, ducks behind the shield, covering him and Sarvith from danger.
Woohoo!
Does the cover add anything to the deck save?
I don't think so in this situation. Tell you what, I don't think it adds anything. Nah. Because he essentially would just scorch everything in that area. So, for those of you that did not make your saves, it's 62 points of fire damage.
Oof.
For those of you that did, it's half.
And if you have fire resistance,
Still half.
It'll be quartered.
All right, I'm down.
all right. I missed the number again. I'm sorry.
21.
21.
If you take
Oh.
half damage, it's 21.
No, 62 divided in a quarter.
I failed my save. I would
Oh.
have to roll a 19 to make that save.
Then yes, half. Half is
All right.
30.
Half of 62 is 31. Got it. Okay.
Who's down? What's the damage?
When did you say you're down?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Quentin, you feel 16
have
hit
to do
points
that.
come back into you as the breath of life
Hey.
goes in. Delirious, you feel 8 points
Woohoo!
as Tredora, cowering behind a building just outside of the battlefield, is healing wording in that direction.
Yay!
Nice.
Ah,
Yeah, she's just muttering prayers. So you are no longer down. Your eyes are now open. And with that, we double check this dragon. He gonna stay where he at. And we will move to break, I think. Right about there. I think now's a good time to take a mid-show break with the dramatic breath weapon of the dragon unveiled.
Crikey.
Yes. So,
Danger.
you don't forget to ask character questions in chat. You can type question in all caps, followed by your question, and which character it is directed to. We'll answer up to 3 questions. So if you donate $100, I'll answer a fourth. Kidding. I would
mean,
never
we
answer
probably
it.
would.
I mean, I'll answer a bunch of questions, sure.
And then, Josh, if you can give us the Patreon announcements.
Well, that's right. Well, the Games Tavern Patreon is a great way to support the show and to get some useful perks and access to awesome content. The latest update includes early access to an interview with TTRPG streamer and pancake artist Lee Goldberg from Griddle Champions, and paint plans for miniatures painted on that Minis Paint Show, and a new battle map and plugin encounters for your game. So just go check out patreon.com/thegamestavern, all one word, and get your hands on this amazing content. And just some recognition for our regular Patreon supporters, Veritas23 and Christopher D. So thank you for all of your patronage and support.
See y'all in a bit.
Leave it.
Hey, it's Reed from the Games Tavern Happy Hour. Take a look at some of these cool faces that you're going to see, because they're some of the people we've already interviewed, and we've got a whole lot more coming up. They're tabletop gaming streamers, game developers, game designers, artists, and more. If they're in the tabletop space, we're probably going to talk to them at the interview table at some point. In addition to that, we also do tabletop game reviews, as well as accessory reviews, models, miniatures, unboxings, you name it. Plus, every week we provide you with the latest news and new releases in the tabletop gaming space. If it's involved with tabletop gaming, chances are we're going to cover it. You can see this every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/thegamestavern on Twitch. And also, you can check us out on YouTube just by searching YouTube for The Games Tavern. We'll see you next week at The Games Tavern.
Have you ever needed quality images of characters for your games or stories, but couldn't find the time or assets to create them? Epic Character Generator comes to your rescue with lots of features. After launching the program, you can select a base character to start working on. Just pick a wardrobe and begin customizing it. At any time, you can jump to the settings to turn other packs on and use their content on your character too. There are certain items which not always fit together nicely. You can use the toggle feature to decide whether these items should be on top or on the bottom. You can use the coloring tool to give your items a unique look. A few items can deform the base body in a minor way, and others can make huge changes. How about moving around some decorations in the background? Or even the whole character to find the perfect composition? You can save your character as a data file and load it back later to continue editing it. You can export your character as a PNG image with a background selected from the program, or choose a transparent one. You can use it later in any environment. So, have you crafted your first character already? Epic Character Generator, now available on Android.
Welcome back. Let us check on a question for everyone's favorite cleric, the dynamic Doliris. Then we'll get back to the show. Doliris, how are you handling all this fire everywhere?
Well, I mean, it's a great deal easier to bear than the other, 3 million breath attacks I've had to endure because I can't make a save to save my life. Pun intended, fools.
Literally.
But I'm still standing. I'm feeling all right, thanks to Renion's resist that he was kind enough to give to me. So I'm prepared to run away a little bit more so I don't get caught by the next one. Run away!
Well, I don't know if you're going to have to worry about that because the Velkyn Weave has a more than one trick up its sleeve, and that dragon doesn't have another breath weapon for quite some time. So we return to the adventure. This is where we dim the lights, bring it down. Now my throat's raw, but it's okay. I've got Coke Zero. That's what you're supposed to drink, the doctor said, when your throat's raw. So I just wanted to see chest face. All right. Speaking of which, I believe Rinian is up.
Excellent.
Use my reaction to give Rennie an advantage.
Oh, okay.
Hawk Totem.
I'm going to see if I can continue to hammer him, and I will shift and try to draw his attention away from everyone else. So I'll go ahead and make my first attack here.
It's like, you have my attention. I breathe fire directly at you. What are you still doing alive?
And apparently unscathed. What the hell?
Even my shield's a little smoldery, but still all intact. 22 to hit.
That hits the dragon.
18 magical bludgeoning, and I will maneuver around him, trying to draw him to look south at me. Look at me! I'm your...
Come here!
Kill me! I'm your death!
Dragon polymorphs into human form as in like a red armor-clad knight and challenges you and goes, "Let's do a wrestle off. I heard it's popular."
How you fool? I knock him down.
Yes. Dang it.
How you made yourself small? Nice.
Stick him in the pocket.
Second attack, 25 to hit.
That does it.
For another 15 magical bludgeoning.
You bludgeoned.
That's it.
Anything else?
Nope.
I need Bope, Eldon, and Rinian to make dexterity saving throws.
19?
19 is not enough.
Oof, what's happening?
You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Bope, that'd be 30 on you.
21.
21 is not enough. You are also knocked prone. And take
Crikey.
15 bludgeoning damage. And the dragon can then fly.
I can make attacks from the ground.
You can. You can make an attack with disadvantage.
Can you really sentinel that huge
Yep.
creature?
Sentinel has no
Nice. Nice.
size thing to it. So I got my low die is a 25.
Oh my god.
That'll do it.
Or 17 more magical. No, get back here!
It cannot move.
Slam on its foot before it takes off. I'm down
How's
there on
Bope
the ground.
doing?
Bah!
He's down to 18.
All right. And with that, old Ropabope is not up, but Doliris is.
And concentration's still good.
Sarvith is like, you're crushing me.
Well, I'm not on my back, I'm on my front.
You're still crushing me. I'm a wuss. Sorry. It's itchy in this sack.
Ew.
Ew.
You.
Sarvith, into your scrotum. It's made out of a. Never mind. So, chat. No. All right, we're good. We're not good. All right, Doliris, you're up. You are muted.
She
Still
You are
muted.
still muted.
she has said
Who cast
enough of you
silence on the
fools."
cleric?
Like the cleric did.
Dispel me.
Benevolent Timora, cast your healing hand upon my companions. Everybody takes it within 60 feet, which I think is everybody. Takes 11
11 more damage. Why would you do this?
because I hate you, like you specifically.
Wow, that is nice.
Hello to
Grab
Twitter.
my size.
If it's 60 feet, I am not in range.
Ah, sorry.
I'll be all right. I can heal myself.
Anything else Doliris does?
Yes. Let's move us.
Wow, I'm exactly at 60.
Hold on. We're gonna move a little bit further down, trying to escape the breath attack. And that's me.
That's definitely you. Pope.
Mhm.
You have an armor class of 21.
If I cast shield, it is 23. Because I have mage armor and the bracers. So yes, I cast shield.
All right. You cast shield, and you are not hit
Yeah.
by 28 points of bludgeoning damage from tail.
Oh wow.
That would be with the vulnerability.
Okay.
added, but
Yeah, that would have been
still.
bad.
So the tail, your shield. Ah!
It's like the vague acorn shape of amorphous
Can't make it when
energy.
you're
Aw.
prone. And speaking of, we now move, I believe, to Eldon's turn.
Alrighty. Well. I'm kind of feeling like I should heal myself, but I also really want to put this dragon down really hard. You know what? I can tough it out a little longer.
I can bring you back to life.
Your
I am
wormling is
going-
going to make a breath weapon attack this turn.
Yes.
Nice.
Go, baby Thelgalos. And I'm gonna cast light.
Yay!
Dragon. I brought on the dragon. I brought my weed be gone.
What save is it?
It is a con save. 16.
It's very good at con
Well,
saves.
you know.
It has a plus 13. 26.
So, okay, that's fine. But it's still a lot of damage.
It is.
All right, 42 points of damage, halved to 21. 21 necrotic damage.
All right, you take a bite out of the dragon.
I don't suppose he's a plant creature, right? No? Okay. just
No,
checking.
not made out of vegetables.
no,
He
just
eats
checking.
them, though.
Okay. Well, good for him. You know, balanced diet's important.
Anything
Yeah.
else?
I will go ahead and shillelagh my staff on the offhand chance I decide to smack him with it if things get desperate as a bonus action, and then I'll be done.
You are done. And so, we move to the dread pirate boat.
Okay. This is the only way to finish this fight is with the best spell in the game. Magic missiles.
Magic missiles.
So,
Ninth level magic missiles.
close. Second level magic missiles.
Looks like Rocket Raccoon. You just come up and swing.
Okay. I think that's like first time I've rolled below average damage, so excellent.
Bummer.
So that is 6, 8, 10, 13. Pew pew.
The dragon takes the 13 points of magic missile damage on his dragon face. Anything else?
Yeah. You had enough, big guy. There's more where that came from. I'm just doing, finger guns.
Finger
at him.
guns.
Yeah.
All right. Quentin, you are up.
I've got one familiar left, the little imp that was with me. In his raven form, I'm sending him over towards a Brithriax, and I'm speaking through him in Draconic again. A Brithriax, isn't that the ointment that we used on Eldon's goats when they got ringworm?
That's why you wanted to know the name. That's why you wanted to know the name.
And
Gotta make it personal.
yeah,
We're gonna take a vote. Does Quentin deserve inspiration for that cut down and for committing to the flock of familiar bullying?
I think the combination of cut downs have been on
Mhm.
point.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yes.
Just
1,000 tiny cuts, paper cuts, if you will.
We're gonna award you some inspiration.
Dragon insults been great.
Noted. Would you, I don't know, like some type of social role? Like, what's the sick burn skill? Is that a...
Sick burn skill.
So I think he needs to make a save, or he's gonna take fire damage that he's not immune to, because it's a sick burn.
Ooh.
It's
Necrotic.
It's obviously a wisdom save.
Yeah,
In Pathfinder, there's actually a skill check for sick burns.
he would have made a save.
It's like one of those laughing, like Bope's laughing spell.
Yeah. Hideous
Yeah.
laughter.
Okay, well,
He was doing.
the imp and raven form is overhead currently, probably 30 foot over it. I think I still have my action left, so I'm going to mind sliver it. And when it's at its lowest from being taunted mercilessly, it needs to make an intelligence 16 saving throw, separate.
Slivers.
Yeah, it'll do its best. It's not great at intelligence saving throws, but it makes a 19.
Okay, so no psychic damage then.
Foiled. With that,
And I'll duck back into the alley because I feel safe there.
Rinian,
Keith.
make an opportunity attack.
Pope's just gonna whisper, you could let it go.
Still on the ground. Ooh. Aw.
Use my reaction and give him advantage.
Oh. Natural 20 then.
Oh,
Did you roll a single die?
I did roll a single die first, and then I realized, I gotta roll disadvantage, and then he said that, and I was like,
Yes, which
oh.
would cancel it out.
Mm.
So, if you got a 20, you're good. And this would be your sentinel ability.
Yep. And then because smite is funny,
Yes.
I can't.
Yes. This is what I dreamed.
Smite doesn't care if it's my turn or not. Third level smite.
Go for it.
What is that, an extra 40?
Punish him.
It's an extra 8d8.
Oh, because double, yes.
Yeah. So
Nice.
first, weapon damage is 20 magical bludgeoning. That's total.
All right.
And then I've only got 3. I need to get more.
8d8. It's like a blight spell he can't resist.
It's true. It's kind of like if this is the actual sick bird damage. Didn't you hear it?
38 smite.
My
damage.
confidence is shattered. Was that 38?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Anything else?
no move for you.
It's his turn. He can't move. All right. What's your armor class, Rinian?
Not enough.
31, 31, and 30. No, 31, 30, and 31 to hit you. So
Oh,
that's
boy.
going to be
Like I said, not
Yes.
enough.
Not enough.
yes. So first you'll take 19 points of piercing damage,
Woo!
Okay.
then 7 points of fire damage,
Okay. I think he's going to.
then 15 points of
Yeah, he's definitely gonna put me
claw
down.
damage.
Yep.
Followed by another 15 points of claw damage.
No.
Are you?
No, I'm still up.
Yeah. So, that is what he did.
I'm still here.
Yes.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
Foiled. And then,
And in my head, he's attacking me. He's not attacking everyone else.
that's true. That's fair. It is now Rinian's turn. Rinian lies prone on his stomach. Sarvith saying, "Let me swing at him."
So, of course, we're going to. Yeah. I don't only just still stand, I stand.
Yeah.
So corny. Is the eagle still up?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I can only I had to use my reaction to do that.
No.
Everyone who is not frightened of him needs to make a on his turn after he attacked Rinian. Everyone there needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this another
Apologies.
frightened? Is this another fright?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna finally remember.
If
the
you've
thing.
already saved, you're immune.
Oh, I already made a save.
Oh.
You're good.
Okay.
You're talking
So
the
possibly I
imps.
just made it again.
Isn't it
Just
just
the
the
imps then.
imps? Yeah.
I think so.
Well, the imps went away, and I used my legendary to succeed.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I was finally gonna use the thing where I'm a halfling and have advantage against being frightened that I keep forgetting about.
Nice.
That's a thing. 26 to hit. First attack.
This is no. Oh, it does.
It does?
Here's what. Yes,
Okay.
I forgot to be using his spells almost this entire time.
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't
his
have
magic-
spells. He doesn't.
No,
doesn't have to
let
have
me explain.
spells.
So, and there's notes here. He's drinking several potions before the battle. This is in the book. Anyone can look it up and cheat and see what's written. He drinks several potions before the battle, and he can cast shield. So his armor class would be. Wait, you got a 26?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
like,
His armor class is 26.
oh, it's like,
Me
that's, a hell,
tweets.
that's a hell of a shield.
Yes.
Jeez.
That's some dragon.
So I can't use fire against them, and magic missiles can just get negated.
Yes.
Spellcaster.
That's yeah. I totally forgot that he had that, but it hasn't really mattered. It wouldn't have mattered in this.
15 magical bludgeoning. Because I am not long for standing, I will second level smite for an additional 14 radiant magical damage. So 29.
Describe how you kill a Brithriax.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Atta boy.
Boom!
If Ranian can't do it, no one can. Like
So,
literally, none of us. could.
After hammering his foot down into the ground again as he tried to flee, and him like reaching around with his doing the claw bite, Rinian stands as his neck is extended and just slams the head into and off the pavement, and causes a growth of nature to reach up and pierce the brain cavity from below. As the radiant
I
damage-
no brains on the other side. That's brilliant. Very nice. Very nice. And
True to
so
proof.
the dragon
I need a
has been
break.
defeated. Yes.
Oh,
And-
my back.
The Abrethriax falls dead. There are shrieks from the sky as wyvern riders up high are just like, he fell. The dragon was slain. Is it the Nimbus? No, it's the Velkyn weave, a voice says. And all you do is see a black gauntlet close its fist. And then as the fist moves out of the shadows, you see it's covered in glistening red scales. And with that, you have bested a Brithriax, and Tradora comes out. She has one last pearl of power. You can use it now to restore a spell slot, or you can have her hold on to it.
I don't really need it. So
I'm good for now. I mean,
Good
I could
for
use
now.
I've burned a third and a fourth, but that's
Well,
really been it so far.
I've got like 2 spell slots left and 8 hit points. I'm like a little tapped.
I
Just
think
saying.
Randy can maybe use it then.
Go for it.
You could cast a 5th level aid and then restore it.
Randy have 5th level spells?
Listen, Mr. Meta. No.
Talking to Michelle.
Yeah.
Oh,
you want me to cast 8 on you?
On 3 of us, right? Or is it just 1?
She can do it now.
Oh, yes.
Not,
On
not
3 of you.
do it and restore. She can restore a spell slot now is the way this mechanic works.
Oh, boo.
Well, hey, it could give Rinian one of his smites back.
I think we should give Randy one of his smites back.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
He earned
He's
it.
clearly
Good
the most
boy.
effective person here right now.
He's gotten work done.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
He's got 3 legendary artifacts. Keep him alive.
We got
You're going to need it. Is there any other spells anyone
I've
wants to
only
cast
got
now?
2.
How are we actually? Do we have 10 minutes to do a prayer of healing?
If you started the prayer, it would be interrupted. I'd let you finish the prayer. However, you will walk into a horrifying scene.
Well, let's not do that. Actually, is it what? Can I give Renian a healing, or do you want to do something else about that yourself?
How many turns do we have? Grant.
I'm gonna just throw a healing word at Rinian. That's what I'm gonna do.
So,
That's-
turns are abstract.
Yeah.
You have about... I'd give you a minute.
So how many
Don't break it
turns-
down to moment. You're out
How
of
many
combat. right?
how many
Uh,
turns can I get out of that?
What are you trying to do? Just describe what you're trying to do. You're not in combat right now, so...
So I could Aura of Vitality and then heal 2d6 every turn
Do that
for a minute.
because that'll help other people
Does
too,
it help
right?
others?
So,
Yes,
you
I
could
can
heal
heal
for a
every-
minute. That's... like 10 turns?
Yeah.
So I could 2d6 10 times.
Man, I'm giving that healing word to myself.
That's amazing.
I would do that, and I would actually hold off on the healing word because what he's going to do is going to heal all of us.
Now it will mean that I won't be able to smite because it's my last high level.
You will be able to fight, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to fight too if you pass a little
Mhm.
love this way.
All right, so
Buddy,
we'll just
boy.
do that. I do need a lot myself first.
No, understood. I would like you to be in the front. That was a little harrowing. I didn't like how close the dragon was. Breath. You're right, Delirious. Breath of a dragon. Terrible stuff.
Never touch this stuff. Bad for you.
Not even once.
I'm going to recast my Flock of Familiars, which takes a minute to cast.
I can hold on to the summon creature for up to an hour, so I still
Ooh.
got baby Thuggalos zipping
Ooh,
around, I guess.
fancy.
Aha! Tiny Fuckalos! He's like wrapped around your waist and climbing up on your shoulders. He's like a big dog, though. It's like one of those dogs that think they're a little dog, but he's
I'm a
big
small
dog.
person, so this
He's
is
like, carry me like a
okay,
giraffe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fella.
I make a
oh,
great
God.
boa. hey, want to fly?
Still
And he's
so
like, fly, but
cute.
you're little too. So like, he's like, hey, check it out. He like clams it. He'll fly around. He's like, check it out. He can fly.
With his little, claw,
He's a
needle
little
claws in your
Flying
flesh.
mini disaster.
With that, you hear the cries out. And remember, you're on a psychic link. Was it Renyon who was connected, or was it Quentin?
Quentin.
Immerstall, the red wizard, says, they've broken through the market squares, and they are tearing through the towns, attacking the homes.
Oh, 31.
I share that with everyone.
Is it another distraction? If they're already inside the
No!
city,
It's the Red Hand.
The horde is here. The wall is breached.
Horde is here. So there are many walls and there are many gates, and they have been held off and you have bested their essentially the biggest card in their hand to this point. Let's jump to combat map 1.
oh wow, we are
I mean, was
in
there
it.
any of that healing to go around, or was that just on you?
I did it. I did myself just to bring myself up to 3/4, and then I gave Bope 31 because he's the.
Holy crap!
Oh, it doesn't affect everybody?
No,
You see-
it's 2d6 per round per to a target.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's not the.
That is amazing. Thank you.
Or it made me think of Yeah.
I
You
can
need it.
target everyone in the. I can target individuals in the aura, but it's
one
still-
at a time. Yeah.
You're going to need to hold the line. There's a contingency of what looks like 8 hobgoblins. You see behind them, there are many more combatants of various sizes. There are creatures unlike any you have ever seen before. In fact, from the sky, there are creatures you are familiar with as the terrible manticores are flying with them.
Boo.
One of them are bro.
And everyone's like, oh, hey, I know these guys. They're dope. Everyone looks at him like, traitorous. Fool, do not sing their praises. And with that, let's get some initiative out of the Velkyn Weave again.
Oh
It
boy.
is a night of combat as the battle
Yes.
for Brindol rages on.
Oh, finally
That's better.
got above a 5.
I'll give me just a moment because I'm
Sure,
setting
sure.
up my Velkyn Weave tracker. And this one is dynamic.
Dynamic.
Dynamic. Doliris, what you got?
18.
That's very good. The old hobgoblins, the manticores, and Eldon. What you got,
Why
Corey?
are you grouping me with the bad guys? 11.
I was, and I had to skip through them. So you're 11.
Yeah.
I haven't even rolled them yet. Quentin?
22.
That'll do. Let me move you up to the top. Renyon?
Fortunately, Brynyon was raised by the dwarf, or not raised by, but grew up with the dwarves, so he's very dangerous over short distances and short periods of time. He's a little winded, so we'll go with a 3.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I rolled really well. Total of 20.
that's great. So, it looks like we're going to have Quentin, Bope, Doliris, the Hobgoblin Captains, the Hobgoblins, the Manticores. Then we'll have Eldon, then Renyon.
I'll let you guys handle this one.
I'm going to roll the d20. On a magical broomstick, and a book in her hand, Blanche Lafayette joins the fray.
Yeah.
Nice.
We are the Lafayettes.
Does she also have a glass of wine in her other hand? I gotta know.
We got a flask.
At this point, it's whiskey. Pronounced like that. Interesting to note. So the way the Blanche Lafayette mechanics is going to work is on initiative count 20, and after the player characters, we're going to roll some percentile dice and see what happens.
Fun.
Just like similar to the wild magic table, see what crazy shit Blanche decides to do.
I like wild. I like wild magic. It's
great.
Yeah, it's
I like this stuff. So to start, Quentin Stargazer, the Hexblade.
Yes. I've got, with the Flock of Familiars, I did 3 closets, and due to my invocation, they're altered slightly in that they actually have wings, so they have a flying speed of 40. And I'm going to have each one kind of do like a rooftop corner, crunching down, watching the battle space, and if a creature, if one of the enemies gets within 20 feet of them, they're going to use their little scare feature to try and scare them.
Aw.
So that's my... Actually, that's just me telling them what to do. What do we got here? Eldritch Blast, ye old Hobgoblin Monk in the front there.
The old Hobgoblin Monk, eh? It's actually not a monk, though. I just had those on hand. That Hobgoblin is actually one of their big bad bosses.
Oh, well. I got a 12 and a 26 to hit.
The 26 will hit, the 12 will not.
Okay. Oh, for 10 force damage. Pew pew.
Pretty good.
Nice.
And there's a nice bush. I'm going to jump into the bush. Bam. Just...
I told you to go before the battle.
Okay,
You're up.
so does it look like there are more enemies behind them, like coming, streaming down the road? Like, is this just the front of what?
It looks like there are many waves. In fact,
Okay.
I believe 4 waves.
Okay.
There would have been a 5th wave, but you happened to return a phylactery to a certain lich.
Oh, nice. Well, this
We have-
is Bope
We have a
will
Blanche.
not step forward. He will just take out the book, and his eyes will go the inky black of the abyss again as he summons once again the abyss of Hadar.
I
And
don't catch all of them, I think.
Yeah, that's what
Right
I'm
spot.
seeing. If I hit right, sort of. Well, I can't really ping.
Technically, the manticores are airborne and would be out
Oh,
of
okay,
it. But
that's fine. That's fine.
they might retreat after seeing that.
Yeah, I will definitely envelop the path though. So any waves coming will have to contend with that.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Yeah. Funny story. Hadar, great guy, collects teapots. Who would have thought? All right.
And he
Don't
was
say he's
hungry.
for him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
Sorry.
anger
As,
of Hadar.
as I think through the spell I just cast, I take a little rolled up mint leaf and start chewing on it.
Speaking
Very
of
nice,
the
very
hunger,
nice.
Bope's got the hunger of Hadar.
All right. So we those folks are going to, at the start of their turn, they're going to start taking damage. All right. And with that, Rinyan, why don't you roll us the percentile dice, the D100? Blanche looks up from her book and says, "Oh, the hunger of Hadar. Can't see any targets. Would be a shame if I saw the targets."
89.
89! She pulls out her wand and she flicks her wrist. And from it, 20 gems shoot out into the manticore, which was your friend. He's like, "Hey, stop it!" And starts hitting him in the eyes. "Stop it!" And just all these gems. And she takes a look at the wand, shrugs, and then takes a swig of her whiskey.
Whiskey.
Now, those are worth money too. And like the manticores are like, "Hey,
What was that?
those are good."
It's a
Hold
wand
on a
of
minute.
wonder.
What was that?
It's the wand of wonder.
She's a wand of wonder that happens as a layer action for the heroes.
Right, but what was the
Literally a spray of gems.
Literally, it's a stream of 1d4 times 10 gems worth 1 gold piece each. Shoots from her wand's tip in a line, and each gem deals 1 bludgeoning damage.
Ping, 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 ping,
Oh!
ping.
It's going to hit more. Yeah.
A
Dead.
human wand of wonder.
Dead.
The size of
Dead.
Skittles.
They actually fill up a 5-foot line, so they're massive. It's in a 5-foot line, and she would have positioned it, so you don't always get blanched. Yeah, and she just kind of swings her legs on her broom. She goes back. She's like a Final Fantasy like summon spell.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's exactly what it is.
Let me double check those
Fantastic.
Manticore hits.
Does that sound
I
like
am
our
the
Manticore?
Do we junction Blanche appropriately for this?
All right, so
At least I
one
rolled a
Manticore's
damage spell.
Yeah.
The best is when it's like the field of grass. It's like, Radiant's like, ooh, nature cleric. Or a paladin. Grow.
I was like, yeah, make grass, and then, haha. Except the
Thorns.
spells.
All right. With that, we move to Dolyrus's turn.
So which of these 2 manticores is the one that we made friends with?
The one that did not get hurt, the one at the bottom.
That's
That's what we did,
unfortunate.
bro.
Okay, and now I do want to do a flame strike, so the squares these guys are standing in actually makes sense. Is actually important, and I can't. Some of them aren't standing in a square.
What do you mean?
She's not sure which square some of them are standing in.
I mean, if it touches them.
No, yeah, if it's touching a square, there's rules. You could draw lines. If they're touching the square, they're fine. In fact, favor to have them less to the town and more to the inside. They were abstracted.
Okay, I just.
You also
Okay.
can't see them because they're in the Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah. I'm sort of going off memory at this point.
Oh, no, that's a good
Fine.
point.
You can always just flame strike the center of Hunger of Hadar.
Actually, let's just shoot the top manticore with the cross. Wait, has he taken you said he's not taken damage, right?
He has taken
took
damage. He took a
Skittles damage.
bunch of Skittles to the
Oh.
face.
Yep.
Well, in that case, taste the
Taste the
rainbow,
rainbow.
motherfucker. Let's do.
Not a sponsor.
Quote of the night.
Taste the
Velkyn
rainbow,
Weave
motherfucker.
t-shirt. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker.
Timora withdraws her blessing. Dong. I need a DC 17 Wisdom save from the manticore that's not our friend.
Yeah, your Manticore friend is like, Timora, eh? Yeah, I went to that church for a little while. Good lizard folk preach there. You understand? They got a 15.
So he failed.
I guess, yeah.
All right. They take. I rolled a 1 and an 11. They take 12 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Still good.
Boom!
Does the trick.
A Manticore down.
Ooh.
Oh,
The
half
Rage of Timora.
a Manticore up.
Not dead yet.
Not quite, dude.
I'm not dead yet.
Hey, I still function.
You'll be dead in the morning.
Anything else?
No, I'm. Let's step 5 feet that way.
All right.
Distance
Feeling
myself from the
better.
other.
Bope, roll some Hunger of Hadar damage.
Ooh! I've got my D6 ready for 11 points. Nice.
That'll finish off those guys.
I think it's cold. I'm never mind.
Yeah. Now roll a d8.
Okay. Is this for my soul? It's a 7.
What soul?
I was kidding.
Whatever's left, I guess.
Yeah.
Roll the ending damage. Because
Oh.
he didn't get out. He did not walk in the right direction.
Oh, that is 10 of acid.
That'll finish him.
Whew.
He was strong. He was brave. I had high hopes for this encounter. And the Manticores, though. Dun 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 dun! Charge! One is going to attempt to hit one of the familiars. Is the familiar invisible?
It is.
Would not see him, and it would attack something else instead. So it's going to attack Bope.
Makes sense.
Critical hit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Can you shield?
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You got a 25 to hit with the critical. So that's critical. That is going to be 14 points of damage and then double 28.
Thank you for that heal, Sir Renyon.
The second one completely misses Renyon by a mile. He rolled a
Hey.
7. And with that, the Manticores are flying off in a different direction. Do you make your concentration save on the Hunger of Hadar? Or rather, it's from the book, right?
I thought it was from the book.
If it's from the book, roll 1d6.
Okay.
On a 5 or 6, it'll stay. Just because it might be Vecna wants other things. Alright. With that, you've bested my giant, which means you must be exceptionally strong. But you've beaten my Spaniard, which means you must have studied. And in studying, you've realized there's a lot of fucking waves. Sorry, apologies for my language. This is a less... Okay, so coming down... You see creatures unlike any you have ever seen before, and you also see some of these jerk wargs that stole
Ooh.
Olvar or whatever his name, your old Skeleman. There's some wargs and there's these ambushers. The ambushers are bigger than you would expect, and they are just tromping down the way. So we're going to move through initiative.
Like it didn't even get to us yet.
Well, it's going to be your turn now.
Eldon's like, I want to do something.
It's Eldon's turn now.
Okay. Yeah, I got something for this. Okay.
Yeah.
Giant pit swallows the whole.
Oh, that's a good idea, but I don't have that ready. That is a spell I could probably do, but I don't have that ready right now. Opposite effect. I'm going to cast Erupting Earth.
Nice.
That's one of my favorite spells in the world.
It's
picture,
such a great fucking spell.
I picture that one Titan summons. I think it's from 7 or 8, where the fish just comes out of the earth and knocks the enemy into the sky. I think it's 8.
Yeah, so we're gonna make this 20-foot cube. All right, it's fine. I got it. I know how slides work. Here we go.
I think
Boom.
You get 5.
I don't want to put it all the way in there. I want to put it here so they have to travel through the difficult terrain that this now is.
Nice.
Difficult terrain.
But you can still get 5, and then all the rest of them have to travel.
How much damage does it do?
It does 3d12 bludgeoning damage. There is a dex save involved.
Nice.
Well, none of them rolled higher than a 10.
Woo! So that means they all take... Ooh, I rolled well. 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Oh,
As the ground erupts below their feet.
Hold on. You
Dirt.
can add your square back.
Paver stones.
Or, yeah, add your square back.
Oh, I have this.
oh.
Dirt.
Or I can do
Pavers.
this. Let's...
Oh,
Here.
there we go.
And then I'm going to just send it backwards so it's under them.
Dirt and paver stones just fly everywhere, and that square now represents difficult terrain.
Shador's like, no, our city.
I'll fix it later.
In 20 by 20 foot square, it'll be okay.
I'll fix it
Yeah.
later. No, please give me a heal.
Precious. I don't care how much the dragon burned. I'll never heal you. He's evil. She points at Bope. That's the thing. She will not heal or raise Bope
I mean,
Because Bope's a bad
unless she is severely persuaded, because she views him as an aura of evil right now, and she's just like,
I've heard it before.
man.
She's not wrong, but also right now he's her aura of evil, and she should show a little appreciation.
she goes, I have faith in Renyan.
As do we all.
Hey, I'm a good fella. I could use a heal, please.
I'm a good fella. Yeah. At this point, though, you've got launch power. So, Eldon, is there anything else you do?
Action that. No, I'm just gonna be like, all right, baby Thelgalos, sick him.
Yeah, as he crawls out and starts making his way. I am not afraid of the horde that approaches. And with that,
Miniature disaster.
we move to Renyan's turn.
no.
Whistle for nimble, fold your arms, just fly out like a genie.
No, I'm just going to slow roll this walk, as I go the distance.
He saunters.
I have killed 3 giants today. I have killed an adult red dragon today. Do you really want to be in my way?
The manticore that knows you is like, oh no,
Intimidation?
he's gonna break you up. The wargs probably wouldn't be intimidated because they don't speak your language, and that's the main problem here. You're essentially dealing with like a lot of guard beasts that don't speak your language.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It's like, ah, what a
But we
Manticore.
appreciate it. It was
Yeah,
a
so
fantastic
just-
speech.
Manticore
Yeah,
breaks, and your friend is like, I fight with them now. No, he leaves.
That's all right.
Now you guys take care.
Maybe he
Good
comes
luck.
back as a summon where we roll to see if he.
Catch you at the
sprays.
alumni potluck.
Yeah, meet you at
Yeah.
Denny's afterwards for victory pink.
All right, and with that, Quentin is up.
Yes. Tell the familiars to get closer, but I'm still not seeing any good targets to waste their once a day fear on. So they are holding, and I will target that first warg with 2 Eldritch Blasts. 16 and 1 on the other one. Auto miss.
I'm
Does-
pretty sure the warg is hit though.
Excellent. Four force damage.
4 force damage. 4 dying wargs. 3 blue ambushers. All right. Yeah, let me mark down his HP. If only I had been caught in the erupting earth. All right, he's dying. Anything else?
No.
All right.
Well, actually, I tumble out of the bush and then I hide behind the corner of the house.
All right. Bope.
I nod towards Eldon. It's a good idea. We should slow them down. And I will summon another milky. Oh no! I'm so bad at this. Fill color should be transparent. There we go. Hunger of Hadar, so that they have a large distance of difficult terrain to get through, and take out
That's
a
a
rat.
Third party spell? Or third level spell?
Yes.
You notice it is countered.
Oh no! What? Who did it? Look,
It's
Delirious,
Blanche.
I know
Messing
you
with you.
don't
No.
like. Oh. Wait.
It was not Blanche.
So it's not. It was countered, but it wasn't Blanche.
It wasn't Blanche. She
Okay.
looks at you and she's like, we've got trouble coming in after them.
With a capital T rhymes with P, and it's Sure,
Stands for pool.
Stands for pool.
Next episode, the Music Man of Brindol.
76 trouble.
It's like, damn, we're in a tight spot. And
I played trombone.
hide behind. There's no one to hide behind. I will stand boldly in the middle of the road.
Damn.
Douglas is like behind me. You can't see him on there, but he's like behind me like a gallant steed.
I will just nuzzle into that bush in the corner.
With Quentin? Oh, where Quentin was before?
No,
There were pickers in it. That's what I got out of it.
And with that,
vulnerable
anything
that
else you're
damage,
doing?
other than taking a bite of some raw radish, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Blah.
Evil.
It's got some bite.
I'm not enjoying it. I'm
things
just
are-
chewing. I'm just
Blanche
like,
pulls out a teapot and is just pouring from high above. You just open your mouth and she's trying to fill you up. She's like, "Oh, I hope it expands." He's a hungry boy.
I deserve this.
Delirious, before your turn, why don't you roll a D100 for me?
Okay. That's an 82.
An 82.
Hope it's not gems again.
No, it's something silly.
The
Rinian,
gems weren't.
you turn invisible.
Yeah.
That's silly.
They're just like, "What?" And with that, Delirious, you're up. So
what did
Blanche
she
flicks
do?
her wand. She turned Rinian invisible.
Oh, that's not
They
bad.
can't see him anyways. They're
Well,
caught. In the,
shit,
no,
it's-
they're not caught in the hunger of die.
It's just the normal invisible.
It is.
All right, I'm going to move forward.
Oh, poor thing.
30.
And a greater invisible Rinian is a scary thing.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it would have. If
Quite
you
possibly
She thinks about that.
Quite possibly the scariest of things.
And I'm going to raise my hands to the sky. Great Timora, whose displeasure brings grief, I beg you to smite my enemies. I think I can get these front 4 creatures into a flame strike.
I
Radius?
believe you can.
That would be a DC 17 dex save from all 4 of them. They will take half upon a success. Do you need to differentiate between radiant and fire damage, or can I give it to you all at once?
You can give it to me all at once. They made their save.
Damn it.
What's the radius?
10 feet. 10 feet radius, 20 feet diameter.
Oh, you can get 5 of them.
Oh
So-
boy. 33 damage, and half of that is 17.
Yes.
Did you round up?
Yep.
Yep,
So
it's definitely
17
gonna hit 5. Oh, I'm gonna have to roll the saves for those other dodos. They did not make their save, the second group.
Welcome to the meat grinder.
Sarvith can occasionally cast a spell. Yes. I'll pull up Sarvith's spell list. He will become a layer action for his spells.
Nice.
I don't
That's
think it's
easiest
crazy. Yeah, it's like I'm not a. I was wondering.
Yeah. There's no reason why he couldn't cast some of those spells. They're not all helpful, and some of his old spells he can't cast because they are leg and mobility dependent.
Yeah, it's
Um,
fine.
maybe he can cast them on you, though. Radiant. Triple the speed.
Oh god. Oh, that'd be so beautiful for some fights.
Anything else Delirious is doing? Or how much damage?
Nope, I've moved, I've cast. That's all I can do.
How much damage was it again?
33 total, or 17 half if they make the save.
All right, so the wargs are finished off. These terrifying blue lizard creatures stand. And with that, we move to their turn. They're going to break up. They're staying within range of Renian. They have high moves, 50 feet. One comes to the earth. but 2 in the front have been injured. And with that, they are going to make some attacks on Rinian. I don't even think they can hit him.
They can't see me unless they have some other sense.
They
Visible.
they do have other senses. Make a stealth check for me.
Yeah, boots of Velkyn.
Give me your passive stealth. 10 plus.
-5.
You got the boots of Elvenkind on. maybe?
We lost a Delirious. So what we will do is wait for Delirious to come back before we sabotage those cameras. As you can see, the top of my head, my hairline is receding. I have long fluky hair now because I have not cut it over the year of pandemic.
What is hair? I don't understand this.
You got it on your chin.
Oh.
Ooh, smooth.
11.
Did you factor in the boots of Elvenkind?
That's. I mean, they don't give a bonus. It just.
You make no noise, though, so they wouldn't hear you, but their smell. All right. So, let me make one roll. You missed by 1. They do get to attempt attacks with disadvantage. They know you're there, but they don't know quite. Your armor class is fairly high. Boom, boom. Oh, and it's disadvantage too, so it's even worse. They don't hit you at all. Not with any attack. There's like 4 attacks on your way, and they all miss. You don't get critical hit. You don't get bitten.
Nice.
They don't hurt you.
Okay with this.
I'm okay with it too. And so that's their turn. We drop through the initiative to the mighty Eldon.
The mighty Eldon. I stand ready. Haha. Yeah. Alright, so I did the Erupting Earth. We've got Thelgalos running around. So I need not a concentration spell to do something. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna just cast Cure Wounds on myself because I'm still kind of hurting after that last fight with the dragon.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna do a little Cure Wounds. Yeah, just first level Cure Wounds. Oh.
Tell you what, if you just want to spend the spell slot, you could have done it while Rinian was doing his cures over a minute. If you want to do a different action.
Well, I did another cure healing word to myself during that too. So
yeah, but you would have had 10 rounds.
Fair. Well, then I will cantrip it. One of.
I'm just thinking, if you're feeling hurt now and you haven't been hit at all, you probably felt hurt back then.
I was definitely feeling hurt, but I was feeling.
There's a lot
motivated
going
now.
on.
Oh.
For those in chat that think I'm charitable and kind, I am. Support us on Patreon, and I'll make sure they live every week.
Then I'll do a little produce flame and throw a fireball at that lead ambusher.
Oh no!
20.
Huzzah!
Could you hit all of them?
No,
Throwing
no.
a fireball?
Produce flame. I
And-
just
Oh,
literally.
please
I'm
play.
sorry. Throwing a little ball of fire, not a fireball. My apologies.
All right.
Just cantripping. Just cantripping.
Diminutive balls of fire.
21 points of fire damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's
Take
a
out
good
the
one.
front one.
What? That's a cantrip?
I critted.
Nice.
Woohoo!
And with that, anything
Oh.
else you're doing, Eldon?
Just baby Thelgalos. Meow.
Oh, he's up there now, and he's gone next to Rinian, so he's going to attempt his breath weapon on those. Where's his stat block? Da. Take a look. It's in a book.
Knitting rainbow.
Hitting rainbow. All right, he goes. Yeah. They must make their dex saving throws.
Yeah.
All of them failed. They didn't beat his. He doesn't even have a high thing, so he's just like,
The miniature disaster is quite disastrous.
yes.
What a little disaster, isn't it? It's adorable.
And
Obviously, Fickle is astral projecting himself.
I am. It must
Seems
be.
apparent, right?
Damage is enough to finish that one. This one is now hurt, and that one is now hurt because it's a line. He can also do his thing where he does his repulsion breath to blow people away. Remember that when you have him.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, yeah, Baby Felgalos went. And with that, it is Rinian's turn.
Yeah.
You can walk the line if needed, if you wanted to get in between two of them.
Oh no. This. Oh. Yeah.
It's a big, ugly lizard thing. It doesn't look quite like a dragon. Looks like some sort of weird dragon devil hybrid.
Yeah, I'll go here.
It's
And
like-
then I will
Much
Creatures
smaller
at the
than
end
the green
Is
ones.
this like the creatures at the end of Ghostbusters?
The devil dogs? Kind of, yeah.
I will hit the one to my north. To above me.
All right.
As I come out of stealth, attacking from invisible.
Advantage.
Huzzah.
25.
Oh,
That is enough to hit these creatures who have an armored class of 14.
19 magical slash bludgeoning damage.
All right.
He's still twitching.
He's up.
All right. How large are they? Just large, or are they?
They're large.
I think I can knock down large, right? It's one size up. Always forget.
You notice because of their body types, knocking them down might be less than useful.
What does that mean?
Hint, hint, wink, wink. Oh, come on.
Immune to probe condition.
Second attack, 24.
That hits.
For another 18 magical bludgeoning damage.
All right. Describe how you finish this demon ambusher. Or devil ambusher.
Well, coming up beside him, basically at a run. The first attack, taking it by surprise in the chest, causing it to rear back on two legs, and then the second attack on a backswing, smacking it upon its upraised head and into the dirt.
Sarvith says, might I swing at the other?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Pulls out a
Please.
small, little lobster mallet. He's gonna crack him. What have you armed him with today?
No, I gave him the sword back.
Woohoo.
Oh shit, 13, 18.
Give him a Freddy Krueger glove.
I don't know if it's
18
got
hits.
much reach on it.
No, he's got little arms too. That's why he
18
wields a great
hits.
sword.
4, 3 magical slashing and 3 frost damage.
It is effective. Top of initiative, Quentin, you're up.
Right, I continue to have the familiars move down. Hopefully, one of the future waves will have a decent target. And meanwhile, the one that is in contact with Renian, Eldritch Blast. 2 of them coming at it. 22 to hit and a 17 to hit.
Both hit.
Right, for 10 force and 3 force.
Nice.
Is that a window next to me on the building there? Is that something I can dive
Absolutely. You can dive through the window. You can go into any of the homes. You can
through? bam, broke the window,
Sleep in
kind
their
of climbed
beds.
through.
Goldilocks. 3 bowls of porridge sit in front of you. One is too hot, one is too cold, and one is just right. Do you drink them or eat them?
And
Bo
I kinda-
sticks his head in the window. Dibs!
On all three.
I cracked the door open so I got line of sight down the rest of the battlefield, and I'm done.
All right. And with that, your familiars are tactically placed. Bope, you're up.
So I'm a little more wedged in there now, and I'd like to keep my eyes up suspiciously as I attempt to cast Hunger of Hadar again.
Yeah, it'll go this time. You're not getting counterspelled.
Okay, and I'm casting it beyond so that the
Next
Renyan's
wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Renyan's not covered. I'd like to try to catch the 2 demon monsters, but I obviously don't want to hit Renyan. It's a radial spell. So I don't know how to do it.
All right. So, anything else you're doing on your turn?
Taking another bite of radish. I mean,
They got stew in here. It's on the hearth.
Finish the radish. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Stu! Send your mage hand to grab a bowl, bring it back to
Hey.
you. Unseen servants looting the cupboards. You've become a thief in the night to keep yourself fed.
Stealing everybody's provisions.
Oh, Voldabope. So, feasting off of unicorn blood.
The radish rascal.
What? Yes. He steals all of our vegetables. Eldon, why don't you roll the percentile dice this time? See what old Blanche does.
Ooh, alrighty. Let's see what we got. 18.
In 18. Gust of wind.
Well, it prevents the next wave from approaching quickly, right?
Right? I'm sure.
Yes, it does. It also is impacting those doofuses. And with that, Doliris is up.
I'm going to move into cover right here. Cock the crossbow. And I'm going to shoot the one that Renyan's fighting. Do I need to differentiate weapon damage versus poison?
No, you get it. You can just smash them.
That's a 21 to hit.
Everyone else is playing like ranged combat, a house to house urban
That's
fighting.
10 damage.
Just walking down the street.
With a little goblin hitting. Was that 20 points of damage or 20 to hit?
10
10.
damage.
All right. It stands mighty.
I hope it hurts a little bit.
It hurts a lot. It's taken a beating. It is a bloodied creature at this point, as all sorts of battle damage has been rendered upon it. Anything else Doliris will do?
Nope.
All right, their movement will be affected by the erupted earth. Wait, Hunger of Hadar had them, didn't it?
7 points of damage. Cold damage. If that...
All right, that'll matter. And they're gonna end up being, I assume, based on the way you've positioned it, impacted at the end of their turns. If they're in it, they can't see Renyan.
Yeah, it's blind.
Technically, Renyan wouldn't have been able to see them, but he
Well,
can.
I cast it after he went.
Yeah. You cast
Well,
it.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
yeah, you're right.
You know that brown square is not this.
Yeah, the brown square is.
No, the brown square is erupting earth. I get
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
But I was thinking if they're in Hunger of Hadar, that means Bope roll a d8. They might not even be able to go for Renyan.
Ooh. That's a 7.
No, they move the wrong way, just like the other doofuses.
Oh dear. It's quite disorienting being in the blackness of nothing.
Do your creatures have Devil's Sight, Josh?
No, they don't.
Let me move this thing. All right. Just for a second. The erupted earth. Roll some Hunger of Hadar damage.
Okay. So this is the end of the turn. This is the acid, and I got 7.
That's enough to finish one off.
So the
Yeah.
tentacles lick their chins.
Slurping.
I can hear
The
it, Bo.
ambusher-
I can hear it.
Soaring over the hunger of Hadar, you see terrifying creatures similar to those you have seen in the past.
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
Indeed.
Please no.
Riding upon them are terrifying individuals garbed in a clothing unlike which you have not seen since your days in the swamps of rest, when the googly-eyed monster Markleneck was bothering you. These individuals are dressed similar to he. And with that,
How far up are they?
you're about to find out. They're flying in the air.
Okay.
That's fine. You make it sound like that's a problem.
You got a hammer.
I do.
It's all right.
Guess I should probably draw
Patience,
the
patience, patience, patience.
hunger. 1, 2. Ooh. What's that?
Razor
Oh,
fiends.
crap.
Dang it.
Damn it.
I like
Limberback.
Lyris?
No.
Wait. Did they fly over me?
They absolutely are coming from different sides of towns.
Ah!
But this is the final group.
Oh no.
No.
But these things, they are razor fiends with riders upon them.
Yikes.
And let me zoom in. I've got this. There we go. It's a little bigger. So first things first. The razor fiends will go, and what we're going to need is
Where are we in the initiative?
we're before Rinian's turn. We are on the enemy's turn.
Okay.
So we are before, I believe, Eldon and Rinian. I can double check. I have to scroll up because there are a lot of
That's right.
stat blocks in this
I'm
encounter.
gonna die in another breath weapon, aren't I?
You're not gonna die.
You are going to have to make a save, though. You're going to have to make a save, Doliris. And you're going to have to make a save, too, Bope and Eldon.
Dex, right?
Yeah, first things first, let me double check. I believe it is. It is a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Look at that. Right?
Is this
Bar!
poison damage?
It is!
Fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, 16?
16's good. You will take half the damage, so you'll take 12 poison damage.
21.
Excellent.
I'm gonna use my legendary autosave.
You have a legendary autosave?
Yes.
Good.
Eldon
That
takes
will- You'll
Eldon
take
takes
12.
quarter damage. 6, right?
Yeah, just say it was 24 damage, then halved, and I'm resistant to poison. So
Half.
6.
However,
However,
at that point, Bope, we're going to need, so around, we'll see how this goes. So the riders cast sleep. One casts it in the direction of Doliris, and one casts it in the direction of Eldon and Bope.
Okay,
So-
well, I'm counterspelling that one.
Okay. Third level, so you do that.
Bless you, Bo.
Yes, you need that.
Yeah.
Doliris, what's your HP?
I'm currently 34.
That is just enough to take you down. I rolled 34 on the dice.
Damn it!
33 on
What a
the...
counterspell.
You counterspelled it? Well, no. So there's two riders.
can only do
Oh,
one.
One
right.
cast sleep on that group, one
Alright.
on the other.
Sorry.
They were different
Yeah,
values,
alright,
too.
flop.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Sleepy Cleric.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
Sleepy Cleric.
Sleepy Cleric.
And with that, I think we come to a good break point there as 2 green spawn razor fiends.
Oh, so much fighting.
So much pain.
So much fighting, but you are
Oh.
almost through the
I'm
worst
down
of
to
it.
I'm down to 8 from that last breath.
Are we at the top of the initiative when we come back next week?
No.
So when we
think
come
we're-
back next week, we are going to come back on Elden. And then Renian.
All right.
As you have 2 green spawn razor fiend and 2 Kukor Zul mind benders.
Ugh.
We're at the bottom of the initiative when we come back next week.
Yeah.
Not only are we facing them that are fresh, and we are oh so weak.
I like our odds.
So, how we feeling, Velkyn Weave?
I am feeling like upcasting counterspell should let you counter 2 different spells.
You know what? I'm gonna tell the designers that we're changing it for our table, and that the rules don't matter. All
I'm
spells
still
are countered.
feeling optimistic.
Yeah,
still
I'm
I think y'all are
feeling
doing
better.
great.
We killed
I
a
have-
dragon.
I could really use some extra speed to get over there quickly. Just
I have a lot of spell slots left, but I'm also about to die.
He doesn't have a lot of hit points left, though.
This book is amazing for my what do you call resource management.
Yes,
However,
it makes you an enemy of the people, and all of good in the known multiverse. But
And it
you
puts
can
a
cast
target on
Hunger
your
of Hadar.
Details.
and it puts a target on your back and on the backs of those around you.
We were already.
Y'all are gonna clear the adventure. The Vecna's just gonna come out and be like, yoink. And you're gonna be like, finger of death, and he dies. And you're like, ha! So let's jump to some quick reminders, and then we will raid a friend before we go.
Alrighty. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe to the Games Tavern YouTube channel. Subscribing is free. Please, when you do that, hit the bell, like our videos. You get reminders about when we post new content, so you don't miss any of the things that we put up. Your likes and any positive comments you feel like leaving really help us out, and it helps get the word out about the content we make, so we can make more of it.
And the winner of our giveaway from sponsor Overhead Games Epic Avatar Generator is Dendinius. The Tech Goblins will reach out to you on Twitch to get the information to send you your awesome prize. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Hey.
yeah, circle of applause.
And go visit overheadgames.com and check out their Avatar Maker tools.
And in addition, everyone hears it. It's been a big part of our game. Big thanks to tabletopaudio.com for providing the music and the ambiance, sound effects for our games, as well as all the other live play shows here on the Games Tavern. You can use Tabletop Audio in your own campaigns by going to tabletopaudio.com and choosing from over 240 of their music and ambiance tracks available. We think so highly of tabletopaudio.com. We support them, and we think you should as well. As always, once again, please join us next week for yes, we are at the end of this wave, but I believe we still have a big bad to face after this.
There's
event
probably
still.
more.
So we hope to see you all next week. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.